Welcome to the club.
My club are mental, aren't they?
21 is coming. You're chatting gas.
Embarrassing.
Off, ref!
Most toxic fan base in the world are Arsenal.
Liverpool, the worst champions ever.
Welcome back to the club, brought to you by Super 6. It's the battle of the mids today. It's the mid-off.
And it's annoying,
Chelsea
isn't it,
and
Adam?
Man United.
Because he's right. It's so annoying because I want to attack you physically. I actually want to attack you, but you're definitely stronger than me. And annoyingly, you're totally
I'm
correct.
It's a mid-table battle for the ages, some might call it.
It's huge.
This game used to determine titles. It used to determine European Cups. It literally was a Champions League final not long ago. Like, 08's not that long ago, is it? 08 is, the players that were playing in that final, they're all very familiar to everyone.
Yeah.
And somehow it's got to the set. Like, in fact, some of them are still playing. Cristiano Ronaldo played in that final, scored, in fact.
Anyone else?
Is anyone else still playing from that era?
That's a great challenge.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
08 final.
08
No,
final.
I don't think so,
I don't think anyone. No, I don't
what
think
about
anyone.
Tevez still playing?
No, what about your the Polish keeper for
Kuszczak.
He's second choice
Kuszczak's
or
not
whatever.
playing.
Is Kuszczak playing?
I reckon Kuszczak's
but
playing.
the point is, 08 was the Champions League final. Chelsea playing Manchester United. The eyes of the world on a Chelsea-Manchester United fixture. I'm not joking. This is inconvenient. This is so like Chelsea versus Manchester United. What it should do is it should invigorate and inspire. And as a fixture, look, I really want to win.
It's invigorated and inspired us because we go, actually, we might be able to get a win against these. Both of us.
Well, do you know what I keep dreaming
We go,
of?
you know what? 3 points could be.
Do you know what I keep
Could
dreaming
be
of? I
coming
keep making a mistake. And again, I'm going to do it. I really want Chelsea to be in Europe. Like, I know that that's not what a lot of Chelsea fans will think. I know that a lot of people will be quite sneery towards the European competitions that are now available to Chelsea. But on a personal level, I really want Chelsea to play in Europe.
Yeah.
I'm not ready to sneer at European competition. I'm not ready to say... I always found it weird when Arsenal fans would say to me, I don't want to make that competition.
Yeah.
So I want Chelsea to make Europe. And if we can beat Manchester United, maybe. Although I'd say the Burnley result probably ended any dreams of that. Are you hoping for... What are you hoping for? Top four?
We know. Spurs
You're too far off,
and Villa keep giving us little bits of hope, but we didn't beat Brentford with 1 minute to go, and we were 1-0 up. So, I mean, that was probably where, Liverpool
scored! He's crazy, man. He is crazy.
You can't do
The way
that.
he was sprinting after the ball as well when it was already over the line.
That's for the cameras, isn't it? That's for the.
It's not, mate.
It's because the Sheffield United fans. It's because the Sheffield United fans are behind the goal.
He's taking.
So
taking the
but they've got to run because if he just stood there, the fans behind the goal are going, "Why aren't you?"
Yeah.
So he's just performing.
For those that don't know,
crazy.
Liverpool have just scored against Sheffield United. The goalkeeper's booted it at Darwin.
Can you imagine if you're like involved, if you're a Sheffield United fan, if you're Wilder, if you have anything to do with the club, you think, right, let's give ourselves a chance. Let's give ourselves a fighting chance in this game. They've given it to the divvy goalkeeper.
Get him out of the league now. Get him out of the league. Relegate him now.
That is honest.
They dropped their first choice, didn't they? Both Burn. Imagine how bad you have to be dropped by Sheffield United. I mean, do you know what I mean?
I mean, that is just so average. Look at him looking up like he's Franz Beckenbauer.
He's an idiot, man.
Oh, my God.
He's an idiot.
And you know what? Darwin Núñez was in the air for so long. He
Good hang time for
Look how
him.
he sprint.
He could have taken it around him. Yeah.
Look, he tapped him on the back then as well. I love that.
Yeah.
That's horrendous.
I know.
Look at Wilder. He's out of his depth, man.
He's got a nice tan, Wilder, isn't he? Where's he get that from?
That's fake
Ben
tan,
White.
isn't it?
Fantastic.
It's fake tan, man. The more I learn about life, especially in the UK, the more the amount of people that fake tan this country is incredible, man.
I don't think people are fake tanning anymore.
Loads of people fake tan, man.
Wait, you mean sunbeds? Because sunbeds have got a
crazy.
terrible reputation these days.
It's crazy, man.
The sunbeds...
I think 1 in 3 people in the
Sunbed
UK
counts
fake
as-
tan.
Does somebody
1 in
count as a
3.
fake tan?
Yeah, no,
Yes.
sunbed is a fake tan. Jeez, yeah.
A sunbed-
It's not from the sun, is it?
Or the chemical procedure.
No. I think there's a lot of fake tanning in terms of like tinted moisturiser.
I'd say 1 in 3. I'd say 1 in 3.
Tinted moisturiser, but I'm not sure about
You
the
ever been
older...
partial to a little bit of fake
No,
tan?
never. I'm not that
never
kind of
done
bloke, am I? I'm not
you ever need
a
it for a
hair
role?
dye. No. I'm not a hair... No, do you know the other thing, Ad? I'm not joking. I sit out of the sun. You know when you go on holiday and there's that weird English geezer who's swimming in a T-shirt?
Yeah,
That's me. I've got a cap. I'm not even joking. I've got a cap that has a bit of material that
Cross
hangs
St.
off the
George
back.
on it.
It's got a bit of material that stops my neck getting burnt. Like I swerve the sun. I put on factor 50 and sit in the shade in a T-shirt.
I might start putting some on. Like, why not?
What?
Why not?
Fake tan?
Yeah, why not?
You look quite
The
good a
thing
little
is,
bit of a...
you know the life that you're living,
You look a bit
which is
Italian,
like young free and single geezer in central London now. Your generation, it's kind of the thing, isn't it? It's all like
fake tan,
mad teeth.
Yeah,
like mad teeth, like teeth are mad. Yeah. Like I've never seen hamsters like it. Some people, and it's apparently the done thing. It's apparently what you're supposed to do. The only other thing that I don't understand, maybe you can educate me on this. I'm sure people watching will empathise with this. When I used to go to nightclubs, right, you do your best to look good. You probably didn't look good, but you did your best. So you spend a bit of money on a shirt. You get a brand that maybe gives. There seems to be this thing now where people in their mid to late 20s are going out in like running gear.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
What's that all about?
Fleeces,
you know that on whatever. Yeah. Like in a nightclub where we're running gear. Like what is going on?
I would if I could as well. You
can.
I dress okay, but
would
if
you
I'm going
wear
out
all that gear?
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on people?
I would,
doing them balloons.
Would you do the?
I want to know Rory's thoughts on them.
The balloons.
Yeah. Mental, isn't it? Weird,
not good. Would you? Would you have your hamsters done?
I've thought about it. Yeah.
No
I've
way.
Thought about it. Yeah.
Mate, do it and vlog it for the club.
Which one? Like you get them for free these days because you're an influencer.
What?
So if you're thinking of doing it,
Turkish teeth.
I think we could get you free teeth.
Oh, you text me, man. I was going to get a free haircut, and
you know what? People
are
gonna. People like file them down, don't they? To like,
I'm not doing that.
They look like little piranha teeth.
I'm not doing that.
They look, mate, have you seen that? I saw this girl.
Beaver.
No, that's what it's called. That's what it is.
Yeah, but it's the kid called Beaver.
I know him.
Yeah.
The geezer who swallows things.
Yeah.
How's that a stick?
He goes to clubs now. He goes to clubs now. He gets paid to go to clubs.
No,
do autographs.
How is that a thing? Like, can somebody explain it to me?
He was rapping in a club the other day.
Rapping?
I saw it. He was like rapping.
What?
He was like doing a
Rory
Shaggy
used to
song
do
or
them
whatever.
gigs.
Yeah.
Him and Dean Gaffney.
It's true. Yeah, we're Dean, but it's true. But mate, I genuinely don't understand how that. I just don't understand how that bloke. Well done, Darwin Núñez.
That's embarrassing. He should
very
be
well.
finishing that.
I mean, he did very well to get into that spot, though. I mean, this is one-way traffic. This is going to finish. This is bad news for Arsenal in a way that Sheffield United have given away a goal, and bad news for you, Buvey, because the one thing that Arsenal have over everybody is a huge goal difference. If Liverpool win this game 6-0 or whatever, which they're capable of doing.
Yeah.
It's
City's win against Villa was a bit ominous, wasn't it?
Mate, Foden.
Amazing.
Foden reminded me of Wayne Rooney.
Amazing. Yeah, Wayne Rooney.
He's a great player.
What
did you say that because you disagree with me?
No, I made the comparison when I did Sky on Saturday. I said he's like a Glenn Hoddle type, Gascoigne type talent to come out of this country.
Yeah, all right.
He's a talent.
Were you on Sky, were you? Just let everyone know that you were on the telly.
The reason I bring it up is because
you want everyone to know you're on the telly.
The amount of clips coming out of it from Robbie and I mean, Robbie's out of this world with delusion, man. Out of this world. He really is. He said Saka's better than Phil Foden. Saka.
I've seen one of them idiots saying they're going to win the double.
That's crazy.
I had a similar argument with. Do you know who's an incredible? Like, I think he's brilliant at what he does. Excellent Arsenal fan. Certainly worth listening to. But generally speaking, a fairly mild-mannered man, like a gentleman, is the way I'd describe him. Right? I'm talking about Turkish. Yeah. Does the Arsenal Fan TV stuff? Got his own channel. Brilliant at what he does. Right? I had a thing with him where he became the most vexed I've ever seen him. Where in his defence, the one thing I did, which I probably shouldn't have done, was present my own opinion as a fact. So I went, Phil Foden's best player in the league this season. Like that. I stated it as a fact. Like, Phil Foden is the best player in the league. I didn't open it up as a question. I just said it. He thinks it's Saka. It's the most I've ever known him.
Why
like,
Saka was in our overrated 11 the other day. Yeah. Because of things like that.
Do you know I saw
Some people
that
got wound up by it.
I saw that video go live? I saw it on my YouTube algorithm. But I didn't watch it because I was a little bit scared.
No, but
we'd all had a drink.
People forget what overrated means.
We had a drink, yeah.
Like, it doesn't mean we don't think someone's good.
Were the comments bad?
No, people go, oh, Van Dijk, overrated. But the whole point of being overrated is, yes, there might be good players. There might even be great players. But the way some people speak about it,
you don't have to be a bad player. You don't have to be a
Crazy.
bad player to be overrated.
Yeah.
Absolutely. In fact, you could be. In fact, you could literally be the best player in the league and be overrated.
His numbers were shocking going into January. I don't know if you remember. But his numbers were shocking.
Well, mate,
He's picked up. He's been fine. He's been good.
Been brilliant since turn of the year.
But Foden, I mean, this is where Arsenal fans, the social media FC for a reason.
Phil Foden's got more talent in his weaker foot.
I saw Phil Foden achieve something which I thought was right symbolic. You'd assume the way that he plays football, his hero would be David Silva, right? Learnt off him and perfected his craft watching David Silva play. You know, when we think about David Silva, we see him as like an icon, not only of Man City, but of the Premier League. You know, Phil Foden has now scored more goals for Man City than David Silva ever did. pretty big statement now. I thought you'd both say something.
You know why? Because
David Silva never got the numbers.
Stats, some players don't.
Yeah.
Talking about stats, someone's made a comment in the chat. Ami says Saka and Foden have same goal and assist. One is overrated and one has Ballon d'Or shouts. But if football was just about numbers, we wouldn't be watching the games.
Because
we just
the best
wait
team
for the
would always,
classifieds
because the
every
best
time.
team would always win.
Go, who scored? Oh, he must be the best player then. Not always. Numbers don't mean everything.
No. I mean, well, Haaland is the perfect example of that, isn't he? Did you hear Roy Keane? Did you hear Roy Keane's assessment of Erling Haaland the other day?
He said he's League 2 standard.
He said, not as a finisher, but as a footballer, he's a League 2 footballer.
Yeah.
And what do you think to that, Booth?
On your phone?
It's geezer. What do you mean, what's that? What do you mean?
I was actually going to
cut
correct.
to Rory.
Well, I was going to say that.
What do you mean, what's that? Can somebody
What were you talking about?
I'm not telling you. What's your opinions on it? You've been listening to the show. You've been sat
What,
next
is
to
Phil
me.
Foden fantastic?
I was giving you... I'm not telling you. Can you give us your opinion? Nobody speak until Buvey's done 1 minute. Your opinions on that, please, Buvey.
Yeah, no, Rashford is overrated in my opinion.
No, you're wrong. No, you're completely wrong. You're trying to read the comments of...
You want to get in the right ballpark, we're talking about Man City.
I always listen to you, Roy.
We're talking about Man City.
Yeah, okay.
So
what-
Give me an opinion then.
No.
Say something then,
No,
lads.
no.
Lads,
I
it's
did
your
say it.
responsibility to speak as well. You're two-thirds of the podcast.
I did say
We
it.
were speaking.
We were speaking.
And we tried to bring you
Well,
in.
speak up then.
But you're on Tinder or something.
Oh, Tinder.
Hey, what are you on there?
Get off. Speak up.
He isn't all.
Speak up
He
then,
is.
lads. Go on then.
Okay,
We're
we'll
trying
do
to
it.
see what birds are in this area.
Yeah. Also, you know what? He's cast his net within 10 miles.
100 miles.
Anything will do. Yeah.
The British Isles.
He's off to Milton Keynes after this.
Age 18 to 50.
Yeah. Age 18 to 50. From Brighton to Birmingham.
Coast to coast, man.
No, Booth, on a serious one, Roy Keane said that Erling Haaland, not as a finisher, but as a footballer, is a League 2 footballer.
Yeah, it's absolutely ridiculous.
Is it?
It's absolutely ridiculous. You know me, I'll sit here and tell you the truth. I'll sit. Was he good against Arsenal?
Yeah, sometimes.
No, but it is the truth. It's my way of doing it, but it's a perspective. I know it's unique, but I don't lie about stuff in when it comes to football. Saying that he's a League 2 footballer is absolutely embarrassing. It's so bad and it's so disrespectful.
If you took away his goal,
it really is.
Which is a difficult thing
You can't take away. You take away Usain Bolt's explosivity in his hamstrings. He's not a good sprinter. It's ridiculous.
I agree with
ridiculous.
Booth. That I find that really annoying.
Michael Jordan was a bad basketball player without his 3-pointers.
Yeah,
What world are we living
Do you
in?
know where I find it ridiculous? Do you know who gets that treatment a lot? I don't know if you've seen. You know when there's a debate about England's right back,
Steph Curry might work.
people will always go like this. There's a debate about England's right back. Some people will go, if Kyle Walker wasn't fast, then it wouldn't be him. But he is fast, isn't he?
Yeah,
but
we deny people qualities, but then the football, especially social media FC fans, they big up things that don't exist. So, for example, when I watch Saka, I don't look at an aesthetically pleasing footballer. I don't. His numbers are fantastic. His work rate's fantastic. He links up play. He does the basics very, very well. He isn't a footballer I'd pay to watch. But we build him up to be something that he isn't. But then we crush someone who's got 52 goals in 53 appearances in a single season at the age of 23, 24. It's embarrassing. And Roy Keane doing it for a bit of a laugh, I get it. But saying he's League 2, he'd score 100 goals a season in League 2.
Whilst he may be going too far, all right, maybe it's not League 2. Maybe it's Championship.
Was he League 2 standard against Arsenal?
No.
Yeah, he is.
Does he need to improve aspects of his game?
Yeah.
So maybe that's the point that Keane was
his
making.
Link up, but the point is
bringing a little bit of pantomime to it.
If I made the point like that about him being League 2 about Haaland, so let's say at Man United, you'd say I'm not fit enough to have a podcast mic and talk about football. So Roy Keane gets away with it because he's a bit of a Man United nostalgia merchant.
And
a little bit.
And he won the European Cup. Different rules.
He's a fantastic player as well.
Yeah.
But it's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. His hold-up play last season, Haaland, was exceptional. He bullied the Arsenal backline last season and home and away games and won us the league title. Yeah. He won us the Champions League. He scored against Bayern Munich.
I think what you've got to remember here is who is Erling's dad?
Yeah.
I don't think
a little bit of it might have just been a little bit.
But I don't think
your son's a prick.
Maybe. Yeah. He's not aesthetically pleasing player, is he, Haaland? You wouldn't pay to watch him.
I think there is a little bit of that. I think he's not a fan of the Haalands, is he? Like he's not going to relish giving any Haaland credit. But equally, as much as I don't think that Erling Haaland is a League 2 player, of course I don't. I do see what Roy Keane is saying.
He was bad against Arsenal.
That's the improved
in terms of like
proof. He was bad.
Also, Roy Keane's probably thinking how good Harry Kane is. even this season, when you look at other players in the league this season, Watkins as an example, Solanke as an example. I'm not saying that they're better players than Haaland. Of course I'm not. Haaland is a far superior player. But there are certain metrics where you could argue that Solanke had a better season than Haaland this year. Certain metrics.
Which ones? He's got less goals.
He's got less goals. But that's not a metric that I'm talking
I
about.
don't think Solanke. So what is it then? Because
hold up,
you
play.
brought up a
Hold up, play. Build up, play.
No way. Haaland's a far more superior footballer
Okay,
in terms of hold up play. He had a bad game against Arsenal.
Just to bring in, we got a few super chats, and some of it is on this. Go to the first one first, please, so we can just get that one out of the way before we completely miss it. It's from This Is For Shaylin. Appreciate you guys so much. Can't always join the watch longs, but love the content. Much love from Philly. Shout out you. And then we've got
Motown Philly. Thank you.
Motown Philly back again. Nico with the super chat says Pep always had a striker who creates. Eto's Zlatan, Messi at false 9, Lewandowski, Aguero. Bar Messi, Haaland is as good of a goal scorer as any of them, but in terms of completeness, he's surely at the bottom. Very dependent player. Could Pep start looking at it and going, I need do the goals outweigh? Are there so many goals that it just outweighs everything else?
For now, yeah, it has to be. The goals are out. It's not just, we say goals with in a kind of a small way of saying it. It's not 30 goals a season. He was 52 in 53 last season.
Also, but
he's approaching 100 goals already for Man City. 100 goals.
Do you know where people get a little bit... In terms of currency in football, in terms of like the strongest currency that you can offer, putting the ball in the back of the net is the most valuable thing that you can possibly do. It's the most difficult thing to do, but it's also the most valuable. So when people would say, Haaland, does he do enough if he's not scoring? Well, he is scoring, so maybe he doesn't do enough. The only argument I would make, football now has changed so much. Like 20 years ago, even 10 years ago, you could be a goal scorer only. Your responsibility could be stick the ball in the back of the net. You remember Arsene Wenger talking about Francis Jeffers, the fox in the box and all that. Just score goals. Do nothing other than be the fox in the box. I don't know if football allows for that anymore. I'm not saying that Erling Haaland is that, by the way. I think he does more. But I don't know if... when you think about what Julian Alvarez would bring to that front position.
Yeah, and he did yesterday as well for against Villa.
Is there a world where... In fact, there is definitely a world where Pep Guardiola could evolve his team. We've seen him do it in various other positions.
We've seen him do it with other players as well.
Yeah, we have.
He tends to go, he's great, but not for me.
Yeah.
Haaland looked League 2 against Arsenal. He looked League 2 in the game, but his link-up plays fantastic.
JB Parisian says, Haaland is 6 foot, 200 pounds and can run 22 miles per hour. He doesn't need to have Van Persie's technical ability.
I think the question is, it's an interesting shout. But I think what we're trying to explore here is, do you? Do you need it? So JB Parisian says that you don't. He's presented his opinion as a fact.
Well,
do you need the footballing ability?
The league. Has he got the footballing ability of Iron Robben?
It's a bit different.
I know. Or David Beckham used to be a right wing in the Premier League.
Let's talk about Salah. We use Firmino as an example. Maybe complete opposite to Haaland. Almost no goals. But has everything else as a striker. And can get away with being in that system. Because the likes of Mo Salah scored 30 goals plus.
Yeah. I don't know. It'll be interesting.
Haaland has to improve. I mean, there's no question about it. I mean, he has to improve. And the greatest comment you can give to a footballer is that he has the capacity to improve. We're disappointed with him scoring 52 and 53 last season because we think he can do more.
Well, he should have won a Ballon d'Or, really, innit?
I think Rodri's the real footballer. Rodri's the real footballer in that side, and Phil Foden. But Haaland's I think
Haaland should have won the Ballon d'Or the year that he didn't win it. But now, I think that the Ballon d'Or... Do you know who needs to win the next 2 Ballon d'Ors? Harry Kane needs to win one of them, and Mohamed Salah needs to win another one of them. And I don't really care in what order.
You mean in the same way that Ryan Giggs got PFA player of the year? PFA, or was it BBC Sports personality?
Yeah.
No,
because he never won
it.
You have to give it him.
Yeah, or it was Leonardo DiCaprio with The Revenant, wasn't it? He got the Oscar for the film where he probably shouldn't have got the Oscar or whatever.
The Harry Kane thing is so bad.
Lewandowski was another one I got robbed, isn't it?
Harry Kane needs to win a Ballon d'Or. Mohamed Salah needs to win a Ballon d'Or.
He doesn't deserve it, Harry Kane.
Doesn't
deserve it.
I think he
Whilst I think Harry Kane has definitely been
the best player in the world.
Striker in the world at points, I don't think he's ever been the best player in the world.
I think he has.
And that's purely because he kind of existed when Ronaldo and Messi have.
I think the fact
I think he's been the best striker in the world at various points.
I think now Messi and Ronaldo aren't going to win anymore. I think it's ludicrous that Mohamed Salah and Harry Kane, if they end their careers, if they end their careers without a Ballon d'Or, it's ridiculous.
But Harry Kane's gone. Harry Kane's left Spurs, right? He's gone to the biggest club in Germany, right? And he's such a bottle that he's brought about the first league title in Bayer Leverkusen history.
Bayer Leverkusen, by the way.
History.
I wouldn't.
That name's gone
the
now.
biggest bottle jobs ever in German football, ever, are Bayer Leverkusen. Harry Kane trumps their bottleness with his own bottleness from Spurs.
But Harry Kane's broken every
Bayern
record.
Munich are the biggest.
But Harry Kane's broken records. Like, he broke a lot of Lewandowski's records.
Yeah.
So when you say that Harry Kane is a massive bottle job,
it's obviously cynical to say it's his fault that Bayern Munich aren't going to win the league. It's obviously managerial and there's other players. He's done exceptional individually, but still.
But that's what
if
the Ballon d'Or
you look at it as
is.
a narrative, he's gone to Bayern Munich.
I don't think he's ever been the best player in the world.
I don't think he has.
I
think he's been the best striker in the world.
I think you could easily argue, despite the fact that Erling Haaland scored all those goals last year, I think you could argue that scoring at the rate that Harry Kane scored for Tottenham last year, a team that finished 8th and were
Who won Ballon d'Or last year?
Messi.
Oh, Messi shouldn't have won it.
Messi won it.
It was Haaland last
Messi
year.
was scoring goals in America and won the Ballon d'Or. It's crazy. It was Haaland last year, I agree. But I think you could also argue that Haaland's output last year for a treble-winning Man City team was actually not as impressive as Kane's output for a Tottenham team in total disarray.
Sandre with the super chat. Gotta read it out. It says, love the pod, boys. Who do you guys think is the best Norwegian to have played in the Prem? I'm going to go with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer.
Tore Andre Flo.
Morten Gamst, Pedersen.
Oh, man.
Blackburn legend.
I'm pretty sure. How much did you sign? Was Solskjaer expensive for you?
It was like $1 million. Less than that.
And did you sell him ever?
No, he retired at your club.
Do you know in terms of like business strategy, Chelsea signing Tore Andre Flo, I reckon, is the best business ever done in the Premier League. We signed him from Brandbergen for 250 grand and sold him to Glasgow Rangers for 12 million. On top of it all, he was a wicked player.
Anelka similar.
Is he the one that scored the goal to get in the top 4?
No, that was Jesper Gronkier.
Anelka's would look very similar to that though. When he went when Arsenal signed him and then sold him to Madrid.
Yeah,
because they got a lot.
They got a lot of money. Yeah.
But I think it's Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, best Norwegian player.
He's a
Tore Andre Flo, undoubtedly.
He didn't start. At least Gamst Pedersen started for Blackburn.
Who else? So you've looked at through Manchester United lens.
You've got a new one in terms of Martin Odegaard is someone that could potentially
Oscar Bob
in the future. Is Oscar Bob Norwegian?
Yeah.
Got Oscar Bob, Odegaard, and Haaland for Norway, and they still can't qualify for the Euros.
Well.
Erland Johnson, brilliant ginger centre half.
Anyone else?
The centre back for Fulham.
Breda Hangeland.
And every summer he was linked to Arsenal. And he never went, did he? And he went to
Breda Hangeland.
Where did he go in the end?
Thomas Sorensen was Danish.
Sorensen was Danish, yeah.
Best Scandinavian in the league.
Oh,
do you know who? Is it Freddie Lundberg?
Is Denmark Scandinavian?
Schmeichel might be the greatest goalkeeper.
Is it?
Yeah. Of course it is.
I don't know. Is Denmark technically in Scandinavia?
Of course it is. 100%.
But it's connected to the mainland Europe,
It's
isn't it?
Denmark, Finland, Sweden, Norway, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Finland, Sweden, and Norway are on a different island.
Denmark is Scandinavia. Come on.
I don't know. I'm asking you.
I know you don't. I'm telling you, yes,
right,
and you're still doubting it. I'm not arguing about Scandinavia.
I used to argue about that. We got 7 minutes until kickoff. We're going to bring you the team news right now as well. Manchester United's team news is as follows. Andre Onana in goal, who's been back in some good form, to be fair to him. Wan-Bissaka, Delot, Maguire and Varane. Plenty of injuries for United, but managed to get Maguire and Varane out there. Casemiro, Maino, Bruno Fernandes, Anthony, Garnacho and Rasmus Højlund. Marcus Rashford been replaced for this game. Then you've got the Chelsea team, which is Petrovic in goal, Cucurella, Badiashile, Disasi, Gusto, Caicedo, Fernandes, Mudryk, Gallagher, Palmer and Nico Jackson.
£1 billion side that. Fuck me.
Before we do get our predictions, remember we are sponsored by Super 6. You can download the Super 6 app by clicking the link in the description below. And of course, there's been a midweek round where you could win £250,000, but there's also another opportunity this weekend to put yourself in with a chance of winning £250,000. Tell them how easy it is to play, Booth.
Yeah, you got to download the app and join our mini league. You could be playing at the end of the season as well in our massive game at an unnamed championship ground. So make sure you download the app.
Definitely
named it.
Have we named it?
I mean, you can name it because it has been named many a time.
It's in Bermondsey.
It is in Bermondsey. That's your final clue.
Trendy cafes.
South Bermondsey Station.
Yeah.
To get into the away end, you walk through a cage.
You'll be happy
That's
to
the
know
last of your clues.
The home fans won't be turning up as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, thankfully. Jesus. Actually, now they're all soft as anything, man. They're all drinking
Oh,
light.
Lord.
Oh, there's a Gales in Bermondsey
You
last time
forgetting
I was
where
in
you-
Bermondsey.
You forgetting where you live.
I used to live in Bermondsey, by the way,
Forgetting
back
where
in the
you
old
live.
school days
In the old school.
of my life. And rough as hell's around there. But yeah, make sure you download Super 6 and you could be involved.
Yeah,
Thank you to Super
it's going to
6
be
for
great.
sponsoring us.
Yes, we are. Over
What's
the
your
moon.
predictions for
And
this?
look at all this
Booth as a
money.
neutral.
Go free.
I mean, it won't be 3-3.
That's like that reminds me of Chicharito days. Remember that?
Yeah, we had a 3-3 draw.
United winning?
Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank. Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank
Oh, that
scored an
was
amazing
Ranieri's
goal.
first ever
Graham Rousseau
game.
kept it in. No, Torre Andre Flo, I think, kept it in, played it back to the
Ranieri's
corner of the
first
box.
ever game.
Yeah.
Because I remember that.
Hasselbank.
Going, I went with my dad and I remember thinking like, is this Ranieri geezer?
Yeah.
I'm going to batter him. And I think we went ahead a few times in that game.
Yeah,
You
it's a
kept pegging us
ridiculous.
back.
It was a ridiculous
Great game.
Yeah,
Yeah,
When you were-
Graham Rousseau had a
Back in
game
the
of his
day,
life.
did you want him to get sacked, Ranieri? Were you there gutted he got sacked?
No. But there's been
It was quite sad, wasn't it, when he was on the sideline?
There's been quite a lot of rewriting about how it was under Ranieri. Like he made a pig's ear of the job at Chelsea.
Yeah.
You got to think. In the year 2000, we won the FA Cup, Di Matteo against Aston Villa, last FA Cup at Wembley. In 2005, we won the league. We went 4 years without a trophy, and they were the Ranieri years. And he had a wicked team. Mate, he had Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank and Ida Johnson, the best two strikers in the league, and he couldn't win a trophy. We got beat in the cup final. We went to Cardiff.
I don't do the best strikers in the league.
They were. They were. They were the best partnership. Hasselbank and
Ida
Johnson.
All right, best
All right, mate. No.
He brought it up.
No,
He brought
I'm
it
pointing
up.
at you.
Why?
I'm pointing at you.
Paul
you little
Dickoff's better than
scummer.
Ida Johnson. Paul Dickoff was better than Ida.
Oh,
We had Nicholas
I'm having the
Anelka.
migraine. You know the migraine that I always got.
Nicholas Anelka.
Shut up. Ida
not
Johnson
real,
was
this-
unreal.
this-
Wait, are you
No, I love
crazy?
Ida
He went
Johnson.
to
He was good.
Barcelona.
You said he was the best in the league.
He was him and Hasselbank.
Oh,
Have you seen those two
We
link
got
up?
to reel this
Oh my
nostalgia
God.
merchant in sometime.
You're the
Van
nostalgia
Nistelrooy.
merchant, you
Van
idiot.
Nistelrooy was about
Nistelrooy.
at that time. What year was that?
Henri.
Between 2000 and 2004.
Yeah.
Ida Johnson was barely top 15 in the league.
Shut up, you clown. You
Newcastle
utter-
had a better
Andy
player
Cole's
than
at
you.
Blackburn
You're-
Rovers.
Shut
Andy
up.
Cole.
You're a
Robbie Fowler.
dirthead.
Shearer and who?
Huh?
Who would it have been, Shearer and who at that time?
What,
At
from
where?
Newcastle?
At Newcastle. Of course, Newcastle.
Shearer.
Yeah. He was 2001. Les Ferdinand.
Michael Owen was better.
No. Much
Michael Owen
later,
was
much later.
again.
No. Michael Owen was better in the league.
Mate, look, I appreciate that you're
Ida
big, strong, and you want to do the boxing, but I'm going to box you up in there. If you any more Ida
love
Johnson
Ida
slander.
Henri Burkhardt.
I
was
like
around.
Ida Johnson.
Listen, this is non-negotiable.
Sylvain
Jimmy
Wiltord.
Floyd Hasselbank and Ida Johnson were two of the best strikers in the league. And the
Dugarry.
Check out the
Dugarry.
goals.
Now you've
Check out the
Dugarry.
stats. Check out the
now you've
stats.
pulled it back. See, now you've pulled it back. You used to say that at the start. They were the best two strikers.
Jimmy Floyd
in the league,
Hasselbank won a
and
golden
now it's
boot.
become the
Jimmy Floyd
one of the-
Hasselbank, mate. Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank. As the
Calm
song
down.
went, if Jimmy doesn't get you,
Bellamy
Ida
and
will.
Shearer back.
Mate, no.
Ida Johnson.
He had. Shut up, you.
Come on,
Shut up,
man.
you.
Johnson was
Stop
good.
pulling that face when you say Ida
good
Johnson
Johnson
as
was
well.
good.
It's
I
very
love the guy.
It's very disrespectful. No, you don't.
Come
No, you don't.
on.
No, you don't. You're very
Wait,
disrespectful.
Henri,
Have
where
you
is
seen
Henri
that?
then?
When he criticises somebody, he goes, I love the guy.
You don't love the guy.
I love the guy. No,
Mate,
you don't.
Thierry
Listen.
Henry.
Claudio Ranieri had one of
Thierry
the
Henry.
Claudio
Shearer
Ranieri
and
had a team that
Bellamy,
could have won the
Rooney,
league.
yeah,
Sylvain
yeah.
Wiltord.
Claudio Ranieri had a team that could have won the league. Team that was definitely capable of winning the
Okay,
league.
yeah, that's fine.
And he got beat in a cup final by Arsenal, man. Ray Parlour and in Cardiff. Ray Parlour and Freddie Ljungberg scored goals of their
Ray
life.
Parlour, wasn't it?
Goals of their life, the pair of them.
He's still living off that, isn't it?
Goals of their life.
To be
man.
fair, an FA Cup winning goal, you deserve to live off that.
Yeah. Especially one like that
Like
against the
Norman
London rival in
Whiteside never
Cardiff.
has to buy a pint outside Old Trafford ever again.
Yeah.
Like,
There's
it's
certain
just some rules.
Mate, I think that we should. There should be a
Lingard might have
statue.
to.
There
'cause
should-
people look at it differently now,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
there should be a statue built to Roberto Di Matteo for his contribution to Chelsea, both on the pitch. FA scored the fastest goal at Wembley at the time before Saha broke it, and scored the last goal at the old Wembley, and then the first goal at the new Wembley
Who
was
did
also
Saha break
Chelsea.
it for?
Huh?
Everton.
Who what?
Who did Saha score for?
He scored for Everton against Chelsea in 2009. We beat him 2-1.
Yellow
Lampard,
shirt,
Lampard in the wicked
Wow.
left foot, yellow shirt. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're a nostalgia merchant idiot.
Ida Johnson, best striker in the league.
You're the nostalgia.
Sometimes
idiot.
we have the real Rory.
Sometimes
Have a
I have to
day
build
off.
Buvey. It's like a chain reaction here.
Come
Mate, you're like
on, man.
Diana Ross.
Meccano is a Liverpool fan, says statue for Smitcher while we're at it then.
Vladimir, yeah, because of that goal in Istanbul, I imagine, is what he's referring to, right? I think that's what it would be. Cole
score
Palmer, there's the
prediction.
boy.
Score
Hey,
prediction.
tell me, do you think Cole Palmer
United winning
should
2-1.
go to the
Should
Euro?
he go? I think it's a non-negotiable, isn't it?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it's a non-negotiable.
I mean, it isn't, but it won't be. You know,
Yeah, he's on the
No,
play
the
a million
question is,
percent.
should he go? I don't think he should
I
start.
really hope you are correct, but I think that for Southgate,
This
bear in
debate's right
mind,
if he starts. The frustration we can sit as England fans saying he might not start. That's very frustrating.
Mate,
He's
no,
good
no,
enough.
no.
If you got
He will be
Palmer
on the
your
plane.
bench,
He
you're laughing.
will be on the plane. It's 26,
I
man.
really hope you are correct.
He
But
will
I
go.
believe, and look, I hope I'm wrong here, but I believe that Southgate will be looking at it through the lens of, is it Gordon or Palmer? And I think he prefers Gordon.
If he don't go, I'm not watching it. No,
Jeff
seriously, you
Hindley
lads can
says,
do it.
what's
Get
happening in the
guessed
match,
get
for God's
guessed in.
sake? The game
hasn't even
kicked off.
started, Jeff.
Come on, we're going to have you in a
Slow
minute.
down,
We're in
Jeff.
control of the start
What, you think that
times.
we're the referee? You think we blow the whistle?
Yeah, no.
Jeff.
Come on, Jeff.
Let us know in the comments who you want to replace me if Cole Palmer doesn't go to England, because I'm not doing the streams, lads.
Oh, we're off, by
Can
the
I
way.
ask you, Booth? The way that you've said
Piety!
you both seemed incredibly convinced, almost like without debate, that Cole Palmer goes.
Maybe
I don't
because
think
we're
it's-
just looking at
Some
Cole
things are too
Palmer.
big in football. He
Yeah,
will
I
go.
th-
We're not looking at Gareth Southgate.
I think
which
you're
is
looking at it.
He'll make the squad, but he won't play. You know,
So you don't think Gordon
You know,
makes
at the
it?
World Cup when Rashford was in amazing form, he played about 5 minutes. Do you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
Cole Palmer might be in amazing form, get 2 minutes against Serbia, whatever. But he'll make the plane. He'll make the plane.
I really hope you're correct, and obviously I think he should. But I think that you're being incredibly.
I hope Southgate isn't in business class, by the way.
Why is
When we fly
Anthony
over there.
Why is Anthony
Go
starting?
on, Anthony! Oh!
Starters, you mean to go on Chelsea? Fantastic.
I think he needs to be economy, Southgate, in my opinion. No, teach him all a lesson. He's failed for the last 3 tournaments. He needs to be an economy Ryanair.
I mean, realistically, he shouldn't be going.
Yeah, but he has to go.
But if he's going to
Wasting
go,
this team with him is mad.
My PE teacher would do a better job. My PE teacher used
Come
to
on.
put
Oh, no.
4-4-2.
come on, no.
Played Varane.
Hey, unlucky.
Played Cobby.
Quite a good start to the game here. Why is Anthony on the pitch? I never expect to see this.
I don't know. Well, nor did I. Nor do I ever expect to see him. Although he played all right against Liverpool when he come on, innit?
What, didn't he?
Yeah,
He did.
Imagine that.
He scored a big goal. That goal reminded me of McKola's against
yeah, it
Villa.
was similar. Yeah, it was similar.
Go
Yeah.
on, Garner.
He's Yeah, I am surprised to see Anthony.
I
on the
once
pitch.
commentated on a game at Stamford Bridge. One of my favourite things since I've been able to
That
do
must have
this
been
job.
amazing. What was you?
It
Why?
was a cup game. United won 2-0.
Oh, I remember. It was.
Brian
Do you know,
Herrera?
I was at the game, and I remembered it was the United fans constantly.
Yeah.
Tell me how does it feel?
greatest
What channel were you doing that for?
It was for BBC.
Amazing.
BBC Manchester, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so good.
Marcus Rashford is mank born and bred.
Yeah, it's such a good chant, man.
do. Yeah.
I was thinking about the chants the other day. We don't really have one of them at the moment. Like, you know, like just the vibe at the moment. Remember we had the Mourinho one as well. That was so good.
What? Oh, you're listening. That one.
No, that was for when we won the league against Hughes. When he was there and we were saying, what was it? Something tells me I'm into something good. That's so
Yeah, that is good. Yeah, yeah, that was good.
Well,
I
you know
always
when
thought the one you did for you, I've like in terms of like originality. I think Manchester United are very good, Liverpool very good. I always thought it was brilliant the one that you did for Adnan Januzaj
Yeah.
to David
There's
Bowie.
A few.
for David
He's a
Bowie.
star,
Oh man, on the left-hand side,
side.
he plays for Man United, and his name is
Yeah,
Januzaj.
that was a good
really good, really good, really original.
Because we also had a I wanna tell you, might as well. Do about the boy
Yeah.
you could do anything.
Yeah, no, I think United. I think Liverpool are right up there in this, but I think United are probably the best
In terms of original song,
originality.
And I'll tell you who's the worst, Arsenal, man.
Arsenal bad.
Running around singing 49-49 undefeated with no shame. You're embarrassing, bruv.
The atmosphere against Luton was bad, wasn't it? I was hearing.
Was it?
Really
no,
bad.
was
it flat?
Really flat.
Good win for them, I think. Because
It was.
the rest
Routine.
of a lot of players.
Yeah.
Luton's always a tricky one. You never know.
But I heard it was completely flat in the stadium. It's
Was it
like
really?
title race, man.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't. Is that right?
I've seen
Yeah.
a lot of stuff about
I'm surprised because I feel like I'm not a fan of the kind of culture at Arsenal these days which makes noise, but I am a fan of any culture that does make noise.
Yeah.
So you know that Ashburton Army that they've got, where basically the people play fancy dress and kind of dress up like they're from Rome and ultras.
Chelsea.
Yes, yes,
Conor Gallagher.
the boy and all, the absolute
Oh.
boy Gallagher.
If anyone was going to score, it's him or Palmer in it.
Yeah, only.
We concede that goal so many times, man.
The cutback. Yeah.
So
I've
many
seen
times.
highlights of that.
I've seen that.
I've seen that on Twitter.
So many
Yeah.
times we concede
all
that
season.
It's a good goal. What a
Yo,
start.
lads, can you
Harry
bring the
Maguire.
chat because I kind of saw that coming. Just bring it so it's.
Or just put something
always
over
a
the
little
top.
bit
I
delayed,
did.
like a
I
minute
didn't- I
behind.
didn't see it anyway.
Um,
What's happened here?
it was just bouncing. Look at this. You tried to give it back to us. We kept giving it back to you. Good
Good
pass.
ball
Who
from
was
the
that,
outside
Enzo?
of the boot there. Yeah.
And then Gusto with the cross.
Deflected.
Deflected off Varane.
Gallagher does everything right. It's close to Onana, you know. I feel like, look, it's deflected off Varane.
Palmer did really well.
That's
The
a
Lowe's-
poxy little flick there. Yeah, it's a good finish, isn't it? Low and hard. Although I do think
Keeper.
the fact that Anana's touched it.
Hand on.
Keeper.
Look, when you see it
Again?
from this angle, this
No, you
behind.
can't say again. He's been good recently.
No, I mean
it's
again
very
in terms
central.
of
Too close to
Very
him, that.
central. Wait, watch. I think the fact
Too
that it's this
to
close.
him. He should be
Through the
saving
legs,
that.
though. Through the legs, it's hard.
Should be saving it though. I think.
world class keeper. He should be, and he has shown quality in the last few weeks.
What a start.
Did you see the overlap when Palmer left it? Did you see the overlap?
No.
When it was cut back, Palmer left it 'cause I think he was offside. So it was really
Oh,
good
right.
from Palmer as well. So he left the ball.
Oh, I see what you mean. Sorry,
Yeah.
mate. I thought
Yeah,
you were
yeah.
talking
He
about
left it
the
for gusto.
overlap. Yeah.
So erratic with the ball as well.
In terms of the quality on display, these two
There is
teams.
no quality.
This like even that goal. Look, it was a very good goal for Chelsea. Once it was a good goal, but the build up, we've tried to give the ball back to them. They've tried to give it back to us. Nobody really taking much.
this.
Oh, Mildred, well done. God,
I love it, man.
Gazer's rapid, isn't he?
Look at this. Wobbly touch from Wan-Bissaka.
It's not really what he wants.
He's lost it. They've lost it already.
Right. Is that Maguire?
These guys are shit, man, aren't they? Come on.
That's terrible as well. That's all right, keep hold of it.
Play it, Aaron.
Yeah, I do agree with you. The lack of
This
quality
is
isn't,
so bad,
isn't
isn't
ideal.
But it's so easy to break here if these teams just can string two passes.
If Chelsea beat Manchester United today, Manchester United's dream of making
Oh
it
no,
into-
no. I don't, yeah, I mean that's obvious, isn't it? I think.
that's it though,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
But what I mean is, even
'Cause Liverpool,
if you then put two wins together or whatever,
Nah,
you then
nah,
don't
yeah,
dream
yeah.
anymore. It's actually dead.
United have to win today and win Sunday.
Have to win today and have to win Sunday. And
Who's your game Sunday?
Liverpool, man.
Oh, Liverpool. Yeah. Wow.
yeah.
I don't think you'll be winning that one.
I don't think we'll win the league game either.
Where are you now? Fifth in the table?
No.
we wish.
Sixth.
That's where we want to be.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Tottenham and Villa are
Well,
a real
United.
problem. Fernandez. Well done,
Good
Cucurella,
tackle.
man. Well done.
He's coming
been
to the side
playing for
recently, hasn't he? He's
United.
been playing a few games.
Yeah, he's been playing. I just can't work him out. I really don't get it. You know, for every good thing he does, there's always something erratic. You know what he's also got in him? You know that kind of cowardly approach? Manchester United have just gone from attack into defence by their own choice. They've gone from our corner flag to their goalkeeper in one pass.
I'm worse at football for watching this game. When I play my five-a-side game, I'll now be worse at football for watching this. Seriously.
Anthony versus Cucurella is quite an interesting matchup because if you're involved at Manchester United, you'd be saying to Anthony, you need to exploit Cucurella. You know, many people have managed to do it. Many people have managed to do it this year.
Fucking
Although I wouldn't be.
hell.
Couldn't Garnacho play on either
Diogo's
wing?
been so good.
Because you'd rather have Garnacho running at running at
he
Cucurella than
his
Gustavo.
natural position is on the left, but he's been playing on the right more recently.
I wouldn't be surprised to
He's
see
been
him
good
have a
on the
go. I wouldn't be surprised to see him have a go at.
I think the change in the second half would be put Garnacho on the right, Rashford on the left.
Well, that would be the strongest team as well, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Why isn't Rashford starting this game?
I don't know. Maybe just double quick. Maybe he's not in good form, so try and change things up. I don't know.
They wouldn't be doing something a little bit arrogant and resting him for Liverpool. would
I
they?
don't think it's a rest.
not a rest
it, can you?
situation.
No,
Well, it
you-
could
He
be,
wasn't
innit?
good against Brentford, was he? He struggled, I think.
He should have
come
looked for the
on.
overlap there. To be fair, that's Anthony's goal.
yeah,
You know
cuts
that
in
there,
left foot,
cutting
yeah,
it in
yeah,
and
yeah.
getting it like.
If I was the
putting it in
keeper,
the
I'd just
post.
move
Yeah.
1 yard to the right every
Mate,
took a
time he gets the
deflection
ball.
there.
Lads, have you seen this? This is quite an interesting topic. I don't know if you would be aware of it because I think like it's probably a Chelsea conversation. But Chelsea's, you'll see it around the outside of the ground there, right? It's called Infinite Athlete. They are our sponsor for about 50 million quid. There was not an investigation, but like yeah, I suppose it was an investigation looking at the company. That company have 3 employees and have never earned 50 million quid. It's
So
weird.
what you're saying? It's
I
Bowley's
don't
company.
really know what I'm saying.
Are you
I
doing
don't
a Man
really,
City?
I don't really know. Like when I say I don't
Remember
know.
that I had a sleeve sponsor and then they researched it and the website was signed up to some random office in London.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
had never been used.
I mean,
I don't
so
know.
Chelsea have a partner here.
But that
It's
sounds
got-
like a similar kind of
Yeah.
thing where you just set up a company.
Yeah.
And just
well,
just
what we don't
put
have,
sponsorship out.
what we don't have is any proof that that company has ever earned that. And I would say that most companies that are worth £50 million to pay out. So how much are you earning to pay out?
Yeah,
50
hundreds of millions.
Yeah,
Hundreds of millions.
would have more than
Easily.
3 employees.
They must be some good employees, man.
Yeah, they must be.
That's LinkedIn
3
Premium
quid,
right
yeah.
there, man. That's LinkedIn Quick Apply right there,
It's
man.
not really my world, you know, that kind of that conversation, because I like to talk about football and I like footballers and football moments and football culture. But even somebody like me who has a very superficial interest in the finances of football, that's mental.
Yes, it's a hollow feeling, isn't it?
Mental.
It gives you a hollow feeling.
Yeah.
I know what it's
But
like.
it's also like just baffling.
Yeah.
It's just like completely baffling. How can the partner
How can it be legal
How can it
also?
be? Yeah, I know. It's just totally baffling. But yeah, it's certainly worth a read up if you get 5 minutes, because it's fascinating how it's happened. But this is a very weird feeling for me. Chelsea are winning a game against at least historically decent team, and
Who wins the Premier League title first out of your sides? Honestly. And when is that?
You know, if they still had Roman, you go Chelsea.
Yeah.
Without that, it's
So you think it's United?
at the moment, isn't it?
Like bias aside,
do
United.
you know what though,
No, it's two
Buvey?
unknowns.
I don't think it's either of us.
If you had to guess, you had to guess.
Okay, I will guess at the end of the conversation. Okay,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
let me just make the case why it's a very difficult conversation to even have.
Go on.
Not only is it how average Chelsea and Manchester United are, but there are three teams who are totally equipped to win the league between them for the next decade.
But I don't know. Liverpool's going
Yeah.
to be very different from next season.
But Arsenal City.
No,
Of course, they could get a next coach who
but
works miracles, but it's very unlikely.
no,
they're
look,
gonna
Jurgen
replace
Klopp has done an incredible job and on various occasions turned water into wine. But I would also say that Jurgen Klopp has been amazing, but so have FSG. So have the recruitment of FSG. So, okay, look, Liverpool, I think Klopp even said that he's leaving the club in a very good state. And it's, depending on who they go for, I think it's over for Alonso, isn't it? But it's looking like it might be
The
that
academy
Amorim.
looks good. Conor Bradley
Go on,
coming
exactly.
through.
All the
McKola.
young
These guys,
players.
Go on,
these guys
Clubby.
are
I feel like
fantastic.
Liverpool aren't in a bad situation. That's a good pass, Maynard.
Lucky son.
So, and then you've got Arsenal, who,
They're ready to go.
I mean, it's an
I know it
amazing
sounds ridiculous.
situation.
No,
You
but
think-
if they don't, like Arsenal are great position at the moment, you'd say, but they could easily not. Like Liverpool won it once, bro. In their
Yeah,
with a
their dominant
era
Yeah.
with a great team, they won it once with a great manager.
Do you know the amazing
Like,
thing that
Arsenal
you can say
might
about
not
Arsenal?
win it,
The amazing,
even though they
this
compete.
This
for
is the
it for a
amazing
few
thing.
seasons.
As brilliant as Arsenal have been, breathtakingly good over the past 2 years, the likelihood is that they finish third this year. Despite being brilliant, they probably finish third. Look, they might win the league, they might win the European Cup, they might win the double, but likelihood is they probably don't. They probably
crazy.
end the season with one.
But
No guarantees anymore, especially with the way City
no, but
just come.
No.
I'm just saying the age category of their side. I think a lot of players are signed up to long contracts. They believe in Arteta. They've already given him 4 or 5 years, which is kind of crazy
Yeah.
for a lot of big football clubs. They're waiting in the wings when Guardiola leaves. I think basically, and they'll be hoping that happens maybe next season.
I think Arsenal, annoyingly, I think that Arsenal will end their drought for a league title very, very soon.
2 years.
But again, the likelihood is they don't. In my opinion, they will. But in terms of the odds on this,
yeah.
You could argue if they don't win it this year, they might never do it. It's so difficult.
No, you're right.
Like
you're
you could
right.
have the team. Like look at Liverpool.
But of all the
Throughout the
sides,
years, they had the team.
Spurs aren't anywhere near
With
there.
no
Aston
problem.
Villa, I don't think they'll be closer to selling their best players than bringing in enough to
You
win
never
the
know
league.
where Newcastle will be in 2 years.
Then
3 years as
they'll
well.
sell.
They're
They're
struggling,
more likely
aren't
to
they?
sell
No, but
Isaac.
with the ownership they've got.
have you
and-
seen Isak to Tottenham? That seems to
and
really be
Arsenal.
hard. I just couldn't believe that.
It's
If
Alexander
Alexander,
great
to
sign.
City.
but
Hopefully to City.
if Alexander Isak was to leave, if Alexander Isak
Ref, that's a foul.
was
Trippier nearly
to-
left to
surely
Bayern Munich, remember?
But if he's to leave Newcastle, surely he doesn't go to Tottenham. Because if you're a Newcastle fan, surely you're looking at that going,
No, I'd go.
wait, you stay.
I'd go
Look, you'd go to
I'd go Tottenham. Yeah.
Tottenham over who?
over Newcastle.
If I was at Newcastle, if I'm Isaac, I know it's a loyalty thing, but if it's a pure move
No, not
for the
even
sake
loyalty,
of
he's
it,
only
I'd
been
go
there a couple of
Spurs
years.
1,000,000%. The stadium, London, that's a better platform for me for 3 years. Then I go on to Bayern Munich, then I go on to Real Madrid, Man
But
City.
then you may as well
wherever.
just make that move now.
Yeah, if that move
The
doesn't come,
sideways step.
if it was only
I'm
Spurs
really
in the summer,
surprised
I'd
you
take
said that.
it.
But what I was going to say,
Because you could make a move to. Why are you going to go to Spurs when you could go to Arsenal?
They might be in the Champions
You
League
could
next
go
season.
to.
Villa lost.
No, but
they're going to go
they
fourth.
probably will be.
Newcastle
in the
won't be in the
Champions
Champions League.
Tottenham probably will.
You go somewhere to win the Champions League. You don't go somewhere
if
to
it's
play.
Newcastle versus Man City, you obviously go to Man City over Spurs. But I'm saying if there's only one move, I'd still go to
But
Spurs.
Tottenham from Newcastle is a sideways step.
Yeah, I think I agree.
It's,
as well.
it's slightly up. They've been a Champions League side 5 out of the last 10 years. Newcastle have had 1 Champions League season. They're back to being, fighting for mid-table obscurity. They've got FFP
but-
hanging over them as well.
But
They
what I'm
can't-
saying is,
You know,
they're struggling.
Newcastle win a trophy next out of them. Too.
if you make a case for leaving Newcastle, which I think you can, surely to go through the rigmarole of leaving, the the journey, the destination has to be better.
Isak deserves
clearly
better than Spurs.
Isak
He's
deserves...
not a Spurs player. He's an Arsenal player, Man City, Liverpool.
But I think this is applicable to any player. If you're at Newcastle and the option to move is Tottenham, just sit tight. Like, why on earth do you leave Newcastle? Like, if Alexander Isak had the opportunity to go to Arsenal, makes total sense to me.
Yeah.
Even Man United from Newcastle makes total sense to me. I see absolutely no reason to leave Newcastle to go to Tottenham.
If there was an offer for a move and it was the only club available, I'd still move for Spurs.
It's not going to be the only club available, is it?
Exactly. Arsenal have been linked.
It's not going to be the only
But I'm
club
saying I'd
available.
get out of Newcastle quick, man. They nearly sold Trippier, and you look at that, if that had happened, you think this side is actually still a lower level Premier League side with a lot of those players in there. Dan Burn and all that.
I mean, this time last
Don't
year, though,
give me that, man.
this time last year, I don't know, man. I think Newcastle. Look, I think you
FFP
could do a
isn't
lot.
helping Newcastle, isn't it? And their ability to bring, being able to spend money is hampered, isn't it?
Yeah, good. They've got revenues. They should only spend what they make.
They could do what
Lovely.
They could do
Lovely.
what you lot have done.
Harry Maguire has
think
just
they will
been
do
done
that
there.
eventually.
My God, did you see how easily Nicholas
Maguire
Jackson
always
did Harry
does
Maguire? You know. From now, let's just look at this moment because I know that you and I disagree with regard to Maguire, Booth. But we're both desperate to see England win, right? You know, when I say that Harry Maguire just isn't competent, that's
That was
a really good example of it.
That was bad, yeah.
That's so easy. You know, and he tried to catch him as well. He tried to foul him.
Yeah.
Like, you know, if Harry Maguire in that situation, he must know that Nicholas Jackson, that's handball.
That was bad.
He must know that Nicholas Jackson is a lot quicker than him. So you have to adjust. You don't just lunge in because if you miss it,
He was exposed there from the United midfield, which has been the case the whole season.
Come on,
No,
mate.
I'm not.
That's
I'm
kind of you.
You
That's
know me,
annoyingly
you know me.
generous, mate.
That individual moment was poor in diving in.
Yeah.
But he was exposed to a strike.
You see him
no
dive in
centre-back-
so many times.
No centre-back should be getting exposed
that's
like
what
that.
he does.
But the Man United midfield have chronically been poor this season of protecting their centre-backs from being exposed from attacking play. Am I right in saying that?
I think it's
It's
probably
not
true,
worked.
but in that exact
That's why the
moment,
cutbacks keep
No, but
happening.
in that exact moment that we just witnessed, it's all very well to go. Where was Kobe Mainoo?
Go on.
But ultimately,
Yeah, that
Harry
moment was
Maguire needs to take some responsibility for his own decision making.
Until I see a top-level centre-back to do the role.
Where's
we do.
Cucurella? Anyone know? He just can't
There
do
he
it.
is.
When he
Look at
gets
him.
in the box,
Look at him.
Wan-Bissaka, look, he doesn't know what to do. He's just standing there.
Ball.
Ball in for
You're not going
United.
to score from
Ooh.
there, are you, mate? You've got.
Got to take a touch.
I think
You've
he's
got-
tried to hit it back across. At least I hope he has, because if he's shooting first
a throw
time
in.
there, it's weird.
I think he's gone for a shot there, hasn't he?
I think it's a shot that he's got wrong.
He tried to side foot.
Yeah,
That's
it
a
might.
shot.
Oh, but he's kind of looking at Haaland when he
He's gone
does
out
it.
for a throw in.
Whatever he's done, he's gone wrong. Innit?
Gone wrong, drastically wrong.
He's a bit rash, isn't he, sometimes? Gone, actually. He shows so
Young-
much quality
young,
in
innit?
moments, and then you think,
But the thing is, you know what he tried there? Look, he got that so wrong. But you don't score the bicycle kick at Goodison Park if you don't try those things and look rash at times.
yeah.
It's a rash decision to try and score a bicycle kick from the corner of the box.
Yeah.
Come on,
Mudrik's been
Mudryk.
decent. That's a good little ball from Mudryk.
That's a penalty.
Oh, it's a penalty.
Ref, that's a penalty. It's got to be.
That's a penalty.
Yes!
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
2-0 Chelsea incoming.
Anthony.
Cold.
Fucking hell, mate.
Cole.
Why are you playing the innocent, bro?
Cole
Good at
Palmer.
that, innit?
Cole Palmer against Man
He's
United.
out of his depth.
Cole Palmer
Anthony.
scored against Man United at Old
Who's
Trafford,
this
didn't he?
ref?
When they beat us.
Never seen it. Who's this ref? Is he a new one?
Who?
I don't know. They did have his name up.
They're all just random blokes these days, aren't they?
There's not one ref you look at and go, I mean, I'm not blaming the referee, it's a penalty. There's not one. He's
gone down
he's
soft, though,
bought
innit?
that.
He's
He's bought that, though.
Gone down.
Jesus. He's not really touched
But
it.
Anthony,
Talk about that.
Anthony
Talk about
needs
that.
to not make that challenge.
But Anthony's not really touched
He
it.
hasn't touched the ball
Gone for the
either, though.
ball,
So
He's
you
not
can't-
touched him.
You can't kick the ball and miss it. Though.
Has he just gone down?
A little bit. But he's always going to do that because Anthony's got himself into all sorts of trouble on the wrong side. He probably dived, but don't allow the referee.
It doesn't even look like it. Yeah, I mean, you're right, but it's
Like
so
you know,
weird.
if you're the wrong side and it's a fullback Cucurella, let him go. Just leave him. Chances are he's gonna basically don't do what he wants you to do. What Cucurella is desperate for you to do is kick him and foul him.
Where was one like that overturned? There was a game. Where
I don't even think this is being
I don't
looked
think
at,
it gets
mate.
overturned. I don't think it gets over. But there was one like that overturned where it was a
He
dog.
bangs this. He bangs this.
He don't know,
His numbers
he
now
don't
will be
normally
incredible.
bang him though, does he? He's kind of
He'll
steps and rolls
score
it
him,
the
yeah.
other side.
Yeah. But his numbers will be up there
Is
with
that the
Jude Bellingham
style
this
he's been
season,
doing
man.
more
Goals and
recently?
assists, unbelievable.
Cole Palmer.
His numbers are up there, comparable with Jude Bellingham and Phil Foden this season.
And you've got
I
to
don't
remember
feel
that
like
he's
that's
doing it
opinion.
for a club that are loitering around mid-table. Go on, son. Get in.
If he's ruthless, does he look for a move in the summer?
Yeah,
Is that
maybe.
crazy.
Penalty, you know, lads.
Maybe. No, it's not a penalty. It's not
I
a
love
penalty.
Cole
It's,
Palmer, man.
it's the only reason it's worthy of a penalty is because of the idiocy from Anthony making the challenge. Like, it's obviously not a penalty, but Anthony put the referee into a situation where he can give a penalty, and Cucurella is always going over in that situation. It's so foolish from Anthony to do what Cucurella wants him to do. But yeah, ridiculously
Good penalties.
awarded. Good penalty. He's been
What a mistake.
Mate, do you know what?
It's not a
Listen to this.
No, I mean, it's a mistake for us to sell him. I
It's
mean,
not.
Yeah, no, you finally admit.
I don't think it
You
is.
finally admit.
every day it goes by.
It's a move that
getting bigger.
benefited
No, you
everyone
finally admit,
concerned.
Buvey, because
It's not a mistake.
it's a huge
He
mistake.
sits
At
on the
the
bench.
time.
No, he doesn't.
He does.
He does. Why does he? Why
Because
does
he's
he?
not better than Bernardo Silva. He's not better than Phil
But he's
Foden.
better than Mateo
Doku.
Kovacic.
Doku.
Kovacic and Cole Palmer playing two
He's
different
better than
positions.
he's better than Mateus Nunes.
They're playing two different positions.
it's-
This guy's an attacker, bro.
it's
He
whether
needs
he-
to be in the front three or just behind the
It's
front
whether
three.
he could.
Either of those things.
When
If he's
last
not-
year they
he's
had Riyad
benefited.
Mahrez.
He's scoring all these goals because he's playing every week.
Last year they had Riyad Mahrez.
playing every
Mate,
week.
He's already won European silverware for City this season.
Yeah, but bro, what I'm trying to say is he's playing every week.
Okay,
Hence
but
why
when
he's
he played
looking
for
so
City,
good.
he was scoring.
He wouldn't be playing every week
But
for City.
hang on, this season alone, scores for City at Wembley, scores for City in a European
Very early
final.
in the season where players are coming into the thing.
But that's
a
when
few
he was
players
there.
maybe out.
Yeah.
He's not
He
going
wouldn't
to
have
be
scored as many as
starting
he's got.
week
He
in
wouldn't
week out.
have scored as many, but
We don't know if he
we
would have
said
developed,
at
but-
various times this season, Man City could have really done with Riyad Mahrez. They don't have Riyad Mahrez. Therefore, keep Cole Palmer.
I wish we'd loaned him.
Riyad Mahrez leaves, that opens the door up for Cole Palmer. Just keep him for another year and find out if you need him or not. When they sign, so many players that have been signed by Guardiola recently have been wrong, have been a mistake. And I think it's fair to call Mateus Nunes and Mateo Kovacic.
But just because
Not
they're
many, not
mistakes,
many.
it doesn't mean it's the wrong decision to sell him. I think the sale of Palmer was something that benefits like both. I don't think it's like the kind of, if Chelsea were to sell Conor Gallagher and you go, how have they done that? He plays for them every week. He's one of their best players. Why are you letting him go? I don't think Cole Palmer
Yeah, you're
fits
right about
that.
How can it
You're
not?
right.
How can it
bill.
not be a mistake when he's doing this? Like at some point,
Because
I
the
may
only
have-
reason he's doing this because he's playing week in, week
Yeah,
out.
but-
He doesn't play
yeah,
week
but
in,
you-
week out
surely-
for City.
Surely the quality
who
that we're
are
seeing,
treble winners.
No, but
playing in
neither did
Champions
Phil
League doing-
Foden at that age. But if they'd sold him at that age, it would have been a mistake now, wouldn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but
Exactly. That's the issue.
But then
Good
does-
point, Rory.
No,
Well
it's a
done.
good point. But then there's Cole Palmer. But then you've also got Phil Foden, who's now starting to play, and Cole Palmer's of an age where he needs to play.
Yeah, and
Like, he
Kevin De
needs to
Bruyne
play
is
every
coming to
single
the
week.
Kevin De Bruyne is coming to the tail end of his career. There is, I think it's a massive mistake.
I think every week it goes by, it gets worse. I think at the start of the season, I was arguing at
I
what
think
Adam's
he's a
saying,
fantastic player who's
but the numbers don't
doing well
lie.
at Chelsea, and he was always going to do well when he left, but he had to leave.
He's in top.
Like,
I don't
he's
think he
in
did have
Europe.
to leave.
He's in Champions League form for Chelsea. Who are bottom half.
Which is actually more impressive than being
Like
in
you
Champions
don't
League
get this
form.
Cole Palmer until maybe in 2 years' time if he stays at City.
That's worth
because he doesn't play every
it's-
week.
No, he doesn't play every week, but he can still contribute to a season without playing every week.
Of course, he could. And in an ideal world, City probably keep him, but they know he needs to play
But
every
City
week.
do live
The
in
issue,
an
have
the
to
ideal
let him
issue
go.
is we
But they
signed.
didn't- but they didn't-
We signed Nunes,
At
which is an
that
issue.
age, Cole Palmer, at that age, Phil Foden needed to play every week. People were going mad. He needs to go on loan. He needs to go on loan.
He didn't at all, did he?
And he didn't go on loan. He's-
Rotated and
yeah.
substituted. And
Exactly. And they protected and preserved
The
him
issue
and
is
persevered.
the issue is the more Nunes doesn't play for City, especially in a title challenge where we're trying to win 3 trophies this season. Nunes isn't involved. Doku's come in and been decent against lower level sides, but doesn't make a difference against
Like,
Arsenal.
fucking idiot.
That's where it
Are you
becomes a
serious?
mistake.
I think it is. Also, he's already contributed. In fact, he has made history with Man City this season, let alone with Chelsea. He's made
I wish
history.
we loaned him out.
I know. It doesn't make any sense. Also, it was only 40 million quid. How's that worth it? 40 million.
We're trying to be
he's-
too smart.
mate,
Sometimes the club
do you wanna
loves
know
being
something?
super
listen,
smart.
Listen to this crazy stat I saw. This doesn't take into account anything other than winners. Okay, goals that he scored that are winners. So it doesn't take into account his performance. It doesn't take into account his assists. Chelsea would have 10 points less, 30 points, without Cole Palmer's
30 points.
without Cole Palmer's winner. So that's not the assists that
and
he's
everything
made,
else
or
he contributes.
yeah, that's not the penalties he wins, nothing
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Look at the skills!
Oh
Oh, my
my
god!
days.
Oh my god!
Cold Palmer.
Done it again! Oh my god!
This guy's out of this
One dive there.
world, man.
So good.
I want to dive, man.
It's so
Come on. Who was it? Who was that against?
Dallo, isn't it?
Delo. He's killed Delo.
Look at that twice.
He
3
sent him
times
back
a
to the
lady.
Portuguese league.
Done him again there and again there.
Done him there, and that's a foul.
Of course.
Should be yellow.
This fell over again. Like,
No, should be yellow.
Oh, look at the quick feet. Oh, look at
That's a
that.
yellow,
Look, he's
isn't it?
grabbing him and everything.
Sent him back to the Portuguese league.
Oh, that chop is so good, isn't it? That, you know when you chop the ball the other way.
There was a few
Wish I
years in
could
the
do that.
academy. They thought he was had a higher ceiling than Phil Foden in the academy.
Did they really?
Yeah, they did. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
better goal scorer than Foden, and
he's
Foden's
been
an
really
amazing goal scorer.
My only concern with Cole Palmer really You look at the impact that he's had at Chelsea. You look at the amount of goals that he himself is responsible for. You look at the amount of points that he himself is responsible for, and then you see the mercurial skill like that. We already saw him score at Old Trafford.
I'll do a Pogba.
What on earth happens when Chelsea finish this season in, I'll be really optimistic, 9th?
Yeah.
And are... Oh, you prick!
Dizazi. Free header. 5 yards out.
I mean, that should be
United
3-0 at half time, shouldn't it?
I smacked that
It's
in.
embarrassing.
That should be 3-0 at half time.
Get your loaf on that,
Look
man.
at
It will be 3-0 at half time. Still 20 minutes to go.
Look at that.
These kind of performances
Horrendous.
from United, man, it's so bad, isn't it? How's he free at the back
He's
post?
signing his own P45 with these kind of performances, though.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
If you don't turn up at Chelsea that haven't been playing at all really well this season and play like
Mate, we played at home the other day against Burnley and it finished 2-2. Just to let you know, Adam, right? Just to let you know. The last
even
five,
if this ends 2-2, it's like horrendous.
the
Like,
last
the
five,
performance is shocking.
just to let you know, right? The last 5 consecutive games, Chelsea have conceded 2 goals in the 5 consecutive games. And in that list involve Burnley, Luton, and some other very average teams, right? We have conceded at least 2 goals in 5 consecutive games. You now need 2 to get a point.
It's the mid-off. Welcome to the mid-off, brought to you by Super 6. It's a fantastic stream. 2-0 down, Man United already. I've still not got an answer from you lads. Who's going to win
What's
the
the
league
answer?
sooner out of you two?
I think it's a really good question, and I'm trying to not just
I don't
be
think,
biased
I
about it.
don't
I'm
think
trying to
either
explore
owners
it.
have given you a reason why either of it
Yeah,
could be either
that's
of them.
the problem.
Yeah, that's true.
That's
Yeah.
the problem. I don't see Chelsea or Manchester United winning the league
Period.
for a long
Yeah,
time.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
So you know when you go sooner, the only thing I can do really is go tribalism.
Guess.
Chelsea, because
Yeah,
I want it
just
to happen.
guess, yeah.
Like, it would be like going, who's going to win the league sooner, Newcastle or Tottenham? Well, neither of them are, so what does it
I
matter?
saw Man United linked to Nice players today. I'm sure there's some quality players at Nice, but
But that would be
that
because of the
link-
Ratcliffe link,
I know,
right?
but Nice.
What
No,
you're
but this
saying
is-
there is just daft, though.
Who?
Why?
What, oh, no, you're linked to a Nice player. It's like there's good players outside the Premier League. It's about buying the right
Well, when
players.
did I-
Manchester United have been criticised for just going around buying big names.
That obviously
And now
wasn't
you're
the
going,
point.
before you being linked to a Nice
before you did
player,
the voice,
it's like
which wasn't
really
needed.
stupid.
Before you did the voice, which wasn't
But it is
needed,
daft,
it was a
though.
comment that
Players come. Bernardo Silva came from Monaco. Oh, why are you buying a Monaco?
a Monaco
player?
side that got to the Champions League
But
semi-finals is the point.
No, the point
Nice
I'm
are
making-
not a
Nice-
good side in France.
Nice have been doing.
What have they done?
various
Give me
different
something
things.
Nice
They've
have
been
done.
in
Go on,
Europe
I
last
won't do
year.
a voice for
But
you,
just-
but you give me some.
But just go,
you
but it's
give
a
me some
really
football-
strange thing to say. Like,
Why is it a strange
why are
thing
you
to say?
buying players
I
from
think-
Nice?
I think
When,
instead-
do you only want to buy
instead-
players from Real Madrid? Because that's going to be really, really difficult.
That isn't
to
the
do.
point, is
If
it?
you
It's
want
clearly
someone
not
to
the
build a
point.
team, they're going to have to buy
I
players.
imagine-
we can
that
move on
aren't-
if you want. If you're going to get
that
upset
aren't
about it.
fancied and build them up because it's a dumb thing. To say.
Why is it a dumb thing to
point,
say?
The point I think is buying
So
buying a
stupid.
Why is
player.
it stupid?
I think the point is buying a player from a team maybe primarily because you have links. For example, Chelsea have a link with Strasbourg. So if Chelsea were linked with Strasbourg players, I don't know how good they are, by the way. I don't watch any French football. But if Strasbourg are not good or good, Chelsea will be trying to buy Strasbourg players primarily because we have the link. And if you are motivated by the link, you aren't making the decision for football reasons, are you?
That's the only point. I'm saying that probably some fantastic players at Nice, but they're not a top level side in France, are they?
No, and the reason why you'd be linked is
Ultimately, I
the
want you
reason
to
why
sign
Man
players
United-
from Nice because they're fucking shit, and United have been shit for 10 years, and I'm glad about it. I'm glad
You
about
just got rattled because
You-
I made a good point. You
No, I got
You
rattled.
can't go. You're buying a player like Brighton by
But
Moises
you
Caicedo
cut-
from
you cut me
Audi
off and did a
Quito.
weird voice, like
Because
you're a
he's talking
12-year-old kid.
rubbish.
You're about triple the age of a
He's talking
12-year-old kid,
nonsense.
actually. So why not talk about football instead of being rude?
But I was made a point about football. You're talking rubbish. It's
Man
like when
United
you went,
should be linked
oh,
to
how are
big
Man United
names.
going to attract
Man
someone
United
when
should
they've
be-
just lost 2-0? Because football doesn't work like that. It's that
wasn't the
football
point, was
doesn't
it?
work like that. Football
The
isn't
point
that
wasn't that
simple.
there aren't good players
Someone
at
plays for
Nice.
Nice, therefore they're crap.
I'm saying that
someone plays
Ratcliffe-
for this guy, therefore they're crap. People praise Brighton
When
because they
did
go
I
and
say
find
that?
unearthed
When did I
gems.
say that?
And N'Golo Kante came from where? Like, how do you find these players unless you go and scout someone and sign them before they're the big thing? That's the whole thing United have been getting criticised for because we sign players based off. Oh, he's a big name. Go and buy him.
It just
All right,
seems
now
limiting.
He's crap
It just
because
seems-
he's on
it
big
just- it
wages.
just seems
He's
limiting.
lost all urge to actually prove himself, and now he's just here for the wage. You need to buy players that are young. Maybe whoever we're being linked to from Nice, I don't know. But the point is, you can't just buy players because they're big names or they play for a big club. Because then you end up like this: 60 million Casemiro who needs to get replaced. We bought him last year,
Yeah,
bro.
fair enough.
So realistically, though, I do think that you can, if you look at the motivation for signing, if Manchester United are looking at players from Nice, if Chelsea are looking at players from Strasbourg, the motivation is probably because of ownership links rather than than, and that's probably not the best motivation to buy players.
Yeah, I don't know. It seemed like a limiting thing for Man United to be linked to players from a lower level side in the French league. That's the only point. I'm sure there's some fantastic players all through the French league, but United's transfer strategy hasn't been good in the last few years. It doesn't seem better if you're linked to Nice players just because the owner also owns Nice. That's the only point I was trying to make.
No, I think there's something in that. It'd be interesting to see how Manchester United's transfer policy changes now Ratcliffe's involved. If it does change at all, presumably he's going to come in with his own ideas. The Glazer transfer strategy has been scattergun at best. What the hell was going on there? Who's that? Dalot? Is he playing at?
One today.
God, that's all over the place, man.
He's been a good player for us as well recently.
He had a good season, Dalot, overall, yeah.
It's been the best of a bad bunch, probably.
Yeah, it's...
Haaland's been good, but he's been injured for big periods. So you go Haaland. If you're going to go player of the year, again, a bad bunch, you're looking at Dalot or Haaland.
Yeah. I just can't believe that Chelsea are winning. I really can't. I'm expecting an issue, but we're knocking it about very nicely.
Win 4.
I mean, we should definitely have scored 3. Dizazi's header was wild. Oh, come on. Played it into a marked man. You can't. Even I know that. Even I know.
Why's the flag gone up there so late once it's dealt with?
Yeah, not good. Not good. We had a good game over in... good game of football, didn't we, recently?
Yeah, against pitch side.
We did.
Five-a-side.
Yeah, good game. Thoroughly enjoyed it.
Mate, I didn't. I was feeling
You were
it,
excellent in goal.
I was feeling it from the night
performance.
before. Was a howler from us, man.
You were man of the match. You were man
getting smashed the night before, then playing football with people that are taking it far too seriously than it needed to be.
Yeah, it was a bit aggressive.
It's not the one.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, very serious. Very, very serious. I'm so surprised to see Manchester United in this sort of situation.
I don't think it can be surprised anymore.
No, do you know what? There is a predictability. There's a horrible feeling. I don't know if either of you, maybe you're feeling it now, Ed. Do you know when Chelsea dropped points to Burnley the other day? Do you know the video that I did on my channel? I sort of went, there is a horrible feeling where you're no longer furious. You're no longer desperate. You're no longer angry. You're basically apathetic. Far worse than being upset. It's far worse than being heartbroken. It's far worse than being angry.
It's when your parents stop caring and they just let you do what you want.
Yeah, you're apathetic. You're just... Chelsea dropped points to Burnley. Of course we did. And it's important to understand who Burnley are. Like, they're one of the worst teams in the Premier League. They're one of the worst teams the Premier League has ever seen, I think. They're getting it all... Oh, come on. You think you're going to beat Petrovic from there?
Absolutely. That's the only way we're going to score is through
You think you're going to beat Petrovic from there? I wouldn't have thought so, sir.
Considering like how close that was to him when he caught it, he did really well to keep it down.
Yeah.
Really well. Also, you know what's annoying? You know when your season's just done?
No, it's horrible. It's horrible, yeah.
Like, your season's done. Like, what is
you got the FA Cup? You'll be in FA Cup final.
No, but it's like, you play league games every week, don't you?
Premier League campaign. It needs to have something on it. It needs to have... And
I don't mean, like, I'm not even on about... even if we were still in the top 4 race, it doesn't matter.
Even if... And I say this very loosely, but even if you're in a relegation battle...
Is it to
at least your Leeds form doesn't mean nothing.
Don't worry, Rory, that'll be us next season.
Mate, well, without Cole Palmer, we're on 30 points, which is like Crystal Palace level. So,
does it make the Premier League less exciting for the neutral fan around the world that Man United are struggling?
Yeah, of course.
As an institution,
it makes the Premier League a weaker. I think Chelsea part of this as well.
Chelsea certainly.
Chelsea part of this as well. Manchester United. Oh no!
United. I say, no, just put Garnacho in. He scored. We're back in the game. Come on, Reds. Wow. The mid-off has just got spicier.
When has Chelsea last had a clean sheet?
Caicedo, that.
Like, when have we last had a clean sheet? We just can't.
Maybe you shouldn't buy players from shit teams.
We've got 2
out of nowhere.
We've got 2 dreadful. Like, oh my god,
fucking out.
Caicedo and Fernandes.
Sheffield United have scored.
Is that 1-0?
2 shit teams called United have scored at the same time. Manchester United and Sheffield United.
How have Liverpool not scored a second goal?
Oh, God.
Wow. Who kept that in for United? Was that Anthony kept it in?
Yeah, I think
Anthony kept going. Yeah, he did.
He kept it in. He
Good finish, you know, because he took it with his foot.
You said that because I wouldn't have praised Anthony there. He did do well.
He worked hard for that.
I think Badiashile, now he's there, could do more.
I thought Badiashile was going to get
I think Badiashile, considering he was there, like, I'm not blaming Badiashile at all for the mistake. The mistake is obviously Caicedo's. But once Badiashile makes the ground up, I don't understand why he hasn't put the tackle in. He was there. He could have slid in.
It'd be interesting to hear the crowd now because I reckon it's just completely changed.
Yeah, of course. All you'll hear is United fans now.
You know that it's the way you conceded the goal. You know when you do, it's like, everyone's looking at you.
No. Also,
are we doing that again?
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
mate, as I said before, we've conceded 3 goals in. We've conceded 2 goals in 5 consecutive games. So, I mean, the writing's on the wall for how
Sheffield United scored too early. There's 60 minutes gone in that.
I can't believe that. How have Sheffield United? How have Liverpool not scored again?
So does that mean Arsenal top of the league at the moment?
Yeah.
Mate, when we were watching that game, Liverpool were all over them. Liverpool were asking...
All in for United.
That needs to be on Maguire's head. He'd get that back in.
Yeah, as it stands, bear in mind. Goal difference of 40 for Liverpool, 68 points. A goal difference of...
48 for
Arsenal, 68 points. And City will be on 67 points with a goal difference of 39.
So this puts mate, suddenly the goal difference, suddenly the fact that David Raya has the most clean sheets in the league, despite missing the first 3 games, despite missing the 2 games against Brentford, and yet he still has the most clean sheets. Suddenly that goal difference is why Arsenal are going to win the league.
They might win the league.
Might win the league. You are correct. I did it again. I've got to stop doing that.
Yeah.
That goal difference is why Arsenal could win the league.
Oh, this is
Hodge's
crazy.
looking a bit rounder, isn't he? He's like stretched him out, stressed him out, bro. Yeah. Have you seen him,
mate?
He's looking like Rafa Benitez out here, bro. Has anyone? Is it? Look. I'm skinny. Can criticize my weight if you.
I don't body shame anyone.
But
it's not shaming.
No, it's body shaming.
Is it shaming?
Suggesting he's fat.
No. He didn't do that.
I said
he suggested that he was rounder.
Yeah, which is fat. You're saying he's fatter.
No, I said he's rounder.
So how'd you get rounder?
He looks like the
fatter?
fella off Thomas the Tank Engine.
What, the fat guy
controller?
from
He's called the fat controller. Literally called the fat controller.
Shit.
Body shaming a nice guy.
I'm not trying to body shame.
I don't think. Wait, but are you allowed to? Hang on. I don't know what's allowed anymore. Are you, just to ask you?
I'm allowed to
call
ask
people
if he's
fat?
bigger.
No.
No, I don't think you are.
What, still?
Even Fat Joe dropped the fat off his name.
Did he? He's just called Joe.
No,
it's going to be very hard to identify.
He lost a little bit of weight.
Is he Big Joe? No, he's still Fat Joe, isn't he? I've seen him in podcasts.
He doesn't call himself
Fat Joe. Yeah, he is. It's rubbish. He's still called Fat Joe.
Are you allowed to...
Conor Bradley
so you're not allowed to say fat? That's another word.
Oh, no.
Chelsea.
Oh. Enzo, what's his name? Enzo Fernandez had a shot saved by Andre Onana, but he nearly dropped to the feet of Nico Jackson. Someone said Pochettino.
That'd be a horrible thing to say. You fucking fat prick. That'd be a horrible thing to say.
It wouldn't be.
No, as an example, you've got to start listening, Ad. Just like my niece comment, use your 2 ears for a reason. You've got 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason, all right? Okay, if I said, theoretically, you fat prick.
No, but, but what you're saying is, if you said anything prick, it would be...
Fine.
The problem here is the prick and the tone.
Fatty.
You lovely fat bastard.
If you just say... If you go, you've put some weight on, haven't you?
Yeah.
But then if you say, you've put some weight on, haven't you? You prick.
Yeah, exactly. yeah, the issue is the prick bit. Yeah.
Yeah, all right. I'll take the prick bit off. But there's nothing wrong with being a bit girthier.
No.
Nothing wrong with it at all.
No.
You're not...
No!
Bruno Fernandes 2-2. I'll be throwing this away.
What a game.
I said 3-3. I said 3-3 for Super 6.
Also,
what a game. Shall we just agree that we're both shit?
Agreed. Absolutely agreed.
Yes, fella.
Limbs, the yellow man.
Silly bastard.
He used to be, if you used to get him on a fan cam, stick him on a thumbnail, laughing.
Really?
Laughing. People click.
Good header as well. Good little cushioned header from Bruno Fernandes.
I tell you what,
he was been annoying me in this game.
Pochettino does not know how to look after a league.
Free there.
And do you
Anthony,
know,
by the way. Look.
Mate, I'll tell you what's really good news for you as well, Adam. You should see Chelsea's form first half compared to second half this season. We basically win every first half and lose every second.
Are we playing the good Chelsea?
4.
This is the best we're going to be.
Bruno's told Haaland to leave that, and he has. That's very well.
Why is Cucurella right back?
Because he's a mug. And
where's Gusto though? Gusto's responsibility to get back if he's been attacking.
This mid-off is so good.
Yeah, I said 3-3.
Lads, this is class.
See, this
This is what the channel needs.
No, the channel doesn't need Chelsea being like this. The channel needs Chelsea to win the European Cup.
No, yeah, we need this to happen when we're both top of the league.
The channel needs Chelsea to win the European Cup.
We used to do streams like that, didn't we? European Cup finals. Good old days, weren't they?
Those days have passed now.
Now it's the mid-off.
Now it's the mid-off.
past.
Oh, what a shirt. That kid's younger than that shirt.
Yeah, decade.
That's classic football shirts.
fair play to
.com, innit?
Or his older
Or
brother.
his old man, yeah.
599 quid on classic football shirts. 100%.
Nah, it'd be his older brother. You got a host
That looked
older
too clean. That looked too clean.
You can
That's
get
599 on the website.
£100 classic football shirts voucher to help you with your
You've got the
purchase.
whole freedom of the midfield. There's no Man United midfield. Do
Go on,
something
Chelsea.
good.
Go on, Chelsea.
Do something good.
Chelsea.
That's pathetic. Pathetic shot from Mudryk. Pathetic little speed merchant idiot.
Look, he does, innit?
Yeah, no, he's looking a.
No, I think
Stressed
his
him out. He's
haircut.
stressy.
His hair's grown out. That's why.
No,
His-
no,
Yeah, long
his face
hair
fatter.
does make you look a bit fatter.
Does it?
Yeah. Makes me look fatter.
I don't think it's the hair.
Long hair. I've never seen you with long hair.
Yeah, when I have a... Not as in... I mean longer.
Longer hair.
Longer.
Yeah. I've seen Rory with long hair.
Yeah.
Lockdown
used to love
Rory.
it.
Long
No,
hair.
and when I first met Rory.
Yeah, it was long then, yeah. Yeah. 2014.
2014.
You met in 2014?
2014.
We met, yeah.
Wow, that's mad. I was at
Known
uni
each
then.
other
Just
10
started
years
uni.
this year, bro.
2014, happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary, brother.
Wow.
I just got back from the World Cup. I remember that's when I got
Oh,
the job
yeah.
at Fremantle. Nothing to. I went to the World
Wow.
Cup without a job.
Yeah.
I was working at Alan Carr, and I went, I need to leave early to go to the World Cup, and they went, you can't. So I went, okay, I won't. Took the job and then just left. Just left. Yeah. They went, there's a 15-week contract. Do you want to do it all? I was like, I want to do it all, but I've got to leave 2 weeks early because
I love that, yeah.
And they went, no. Can you believe it?
Yeah.
Now, when I want to go and watch England in the World Cup, I'm the perfect age. It's perfect time for me. England are playing in Brazil. We're going to win it. England are going to win it. Roy Hodgson's going to take us to glory. I'm going to have to go. They went, no. I went, okay, no problem. I won't go. Don't worry. Took the job.
Yeah.
And it got to like the day before, I had to fly to Belo Horizonte. I was like, okay, bye.
Bro, why have you bought loads of suntan lotion on your break at work?
Yeah. I had to go and have an injection. I'm not even joking. I'm not even joking. The first game was in Manaus, and you needed an injection because it was in the jungle. So I had to go on my lunch break from a job I was working at where I said I wasn't going to go to a game. I had to go and get this injection, have it, and then went back to work.
How much is
Yeah,
a total
better
trip
there,
out of
yeah.
interest?
How much money?
Don't mind me
Oh,
asking.
mate, I got credit because it was a really bad decision.
If you had to just say a number, a rough number.
$5 grand.
5 grand. Right.
$5 grand.
That's
But
interesting.
remember, I went for like 3 weeks thinking that England were
Gonna
going
get to the
England were
semi.
out. England were
Did you
out.
not look at the...
It was a new low for England. We were out
know.
after the second
But did
game.
you not look at England's record in South American World Cups, which is shocking?
No, because I looked at England.
Because then you're looking at like the
fucking group.
1950s and 60s,
You're
weren't
looking
you?
at Mexico, you're looking at
when was
Brazil
Mexico,
before,
74?
No, Mexico 80.
80s.
No, 82.
82 or
82
Maradona,
Mexico.
wasn't
82.
it?
86 Spain.
USA didn't qualify. I know it's not South America, but
No, we didn't get there.
the general record for England
that
outside of
over
Europe
there?
is shocking.
No, we didn't.
Asia, 2002, shocking. England don't travel very well. In reality.
I mean, we don't play very well at home.
No, we don't. We
either
don't.
these
Yeah,
days.
we should have won it at Wembley, but
Mate, can you believe this England squad currently haven't won for 3 games? Like, we played 2 games at home
Yeah,
on the
they're
build-up to the
friendlies.
tournament.
So
It's a super chat, so you got to read it out. It says Mauricio Potpile. Happy with that?
It's not a very good pun.
Not very good. Is it?
He's spent money on that.
Pot pie is a very American thing, though, isn't it?
Pot pie.
They call it pot pies.
Chicken pot pie.
Chicken pot pies.
Never heard of it.
Really, it's just pies.
Just a pie.
yeah, it's just a pie.
Chicken pot pie.
I don't like pies, man. Overrated.
What? Old pies?
Pies are overrated.
Mate, you're living in London's fashionable East End now. You need to get involved with pie, mash, and liquor.
No,
Yeah, but I don't want to be that guy.
pie
I
mash
don't want to be that guy.
Lovely.
I don't want to be that guy.
What guy? Pie, mash, and liquor.
Pie and
Pie and
mash.
mash
I've had
is
pie and
the
mash. I'm a
gravy.
genuine guy. I've not put it on my Instagram. I've just had it as a. So I used to live next to one, yeah, in Bethnal Green, really famous place. But
What was that? Palici, or whatever it's called.
I've been to Palici as well.
Or
He's a
Manzi's.
Spurs fan.
Manzi's.
Spurs family. But they've been there nearly 70 years in Palici's. Amazing. But I don't want to be that guy that kind of.
What is it? An Instagram? I don't even know this.
Palici's was there
pie
since
mash,
World War
No,
II.
no, is pie mash an Instagram thing?
Yeah, people
Pie
will
mash
say,
and liquor.
"Oh, I'm in London and all that, doing the whole
Right.
fuck all that." No.
No. I agree. It doesn't have to go on the Instagram, but it is a nice thing to do. Very nice one by Camden Road Station.
Is there?
Camden, yeah, if you're ever Camden Road.
You know what's
very
all
nice.
over my Twitter at the moment? Not my Twitter, my
Instagram.
Facebook. It might even be. I don't post on Facebook. I only go on there to see what my family are doing.
What's on?
I always see jacket potato fellas selling jacket potatoes. They're a big thing on
Yeah,
TikTok,
there's a
you know.
TikTok guy.
Spud man and Spud
Queues
bros.
around the block.
So what?
Queues
Buy a
around. All they're
jacket
doing
potato.
Jacket potato. It went
is
viral.
cheese and beans on a jacket
Yeah.
potato.
It was
But
like
the
big,
queues are out of this world.
remember Binley Mega Chippy? Just a random chippy in Bolton or something. The queues were round the block. Honestly, the queues were round
Someone,
the block.
Why?
What
Because
happened?
it went viral on TikTok. Some guy went in there and like did something weird or something. It went viral.
You go Cat's Deli now,
Yeah, Cat's Deli. I don't know.
down the road.
Never heard
because-
of this gaff in Bolton. I've heard of Cat's Deli though.
Cat's Deli.
And it's like,
Yeah,
because
New
of TikTok, it's
No,
just
know it.
all over
Never
the
heard of
gaff.
Oh mate, it's just a great. You go and get like a salt beef bagel in New York.
Yeah, TikTok's ruining places, man. Ruining queues and that. I mean, it's probably giving people a lot of business, but it's ruining queues.
It's definitely
Ruined
done
your
it-
pub as well, that you like.
Yeah, I know.
I've seen that getting cost on
What pub?
Did it?
Twitter.
Did it?
People going, oh, there are other places to go have
New-
pints. And I was
new
like, that's a place Rory decided to say
Yeah,
the other
no,
day.
it's a good pub. I think it's a good pub. Lovely pint of Guinness as well. Pub called the Devonshire, round the back of Piccadilly Circus Station. Does a lovely Guinness. Is it on the TikTok?
I think so. I think it's become a thing on
on a
social
corner.
media
It's like a
because it's
corner
always
pub.
busy now.
Yeah,
I think I know what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. No, it's a good pub. Anyone that's in London, if you want a pint in the Devonshire, Adam will buy it for you.
If I did TikToks, I'd like make my local chippy Sakib kebab house famous. It's
You think, yeah?
Go get a breast piece, chicken and chips from here.
You could probably do that.
Yeah, if you
Yeah.
posted something
What? I mean,
continuously. You'd have to do something
Five
mad, like
people turn up.
you'd have to wear like a Man United kit, a full Man United kit. It's something weird, like you'd have to rock up looking weird because you have to make it
But,
go
like,
viral.
Me and Rory, when we did that stupid video.
What
Oh,
video?
mate, that's so funny.
What
I
video?
regret that video every
Mate,
day.
it's so
man.
funny. Do you know it's the worst video that Adam and I have ever done together.
Yeah.
Right? I'm not even going to
I
say.
hate
We said something stupid, but that's not the worst part of the video. We're both dressed. I don't know what we were thinking. We're both dressed. We're like played fancy dress. We're both wearing like full kits.
Yeah.
And like,
What, Chelsea Man United kit?
yeah, like
The new kits, they just come out. It's bad.
it's
bad,
so
dude.
stupid. And
And you know what? Yeah. All right, put the shirt on, innit? We've got the shorts on, yeah. No socks, yeah. And the shot is full body shot.
Oh.
So it's not even just our
And what are you
head,
doing?
it's just-
Kicking a ball around?
no, we're
No,
just
no,
sitting
no,
there
we just
talking
sat
about
there
football. We
with
said
our
some
knobbly
dumb shit
knees
as well. Yeah. We said some.
Someone send that to me.
No, mate,
Someone DM me that.
it's a
please.
very. It's
I'll
never
DM
seen
you
that.
that.
I'll
Don't
do it.
try and ask the internet.
No, but I just want to see if anyone else can find it out of interest.
It's out as well.
I'll
Like
send-
it's a video that's about because not
never
only
seen
do
it.
we
What's
look
mad?
ridiculous.
They've never phoned us back. That video got views, bro. They didn't phone us back.
I know. I'll tell you why. I kind of know why.
We sold our soul.
Not because
for
of,
them.
I know. I know. I was young and I needed the money though. So what can I do?
You weren't young. You was last year.
No, but that's what people say, isn't it? That's what people say. I was young and I needed the money. Why did you do that? I was young and I needed the money. Yeah, it weren't our finest hour. I
What,
agree.
last year?
No,
No, it was-
2 years ago.
Right.
2 or 3 years ago.
United weren't wearing this kit.
No.
So it's about 2 years ago.
But yeah, it's not a good video for so many reasons. And I reckon I get it sent to me on the Twitter about.
And I don't even respond to people when they do it because I don't want to get
No. You can't get him.
You know that?
No, you have to like pretend
Like, I've
it
had
didn't
some
happen.
big Arsenal fans.
Yeah, he's got
Oh, get
it.
out of town, man! Get out of town,
Get it out of
man!
here. Get it out of here.
I've had some big Arsenal
found that
fans
quick.
like tweet it as well at me, and I'm like, I can't even
I can't
defend my
reply.
case here because I'm gonna give this video air.
I know. It's the worst. It's the worst video that I've ever been in. And it's me and you sitting there.
And you know what's the worst thing? We knew we were on the wind up.
Mate, also, do you
We
know
knew you
the
were on the
shorts
wind-up.
they gave me?
Oh, mate.
Like, I don't
And you
know
know
if I'm
what's the
suffering
worst
from the
thing? We didn't even
Pochettino
get
thing,
to
but
keep
I
the
know I'm
shirt.
not big in it. You know, when the arse is like,
Yeah.
yeah, I
We
know,
didn't
I know,
even get
it's a Chelsea new kit. At the end, they went, we have that back. I was like, probably give this to someone. If
I was like, my dad would like this
Yeah.
now.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
I've made a tit of myself.
Yeah, we'll have
and
that kit back. I'm like, what? You lent it to me. I'm going to
Stingy.
look fucking ridiculous.
You've got to keep the
Yeah,
kit.
don't
you
take
do
the
it.
tag off that, lads.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, no, it weren't our finest hour, that's for sure.
Oh, we're not showing it at half time. That's not happening.
We don't have the technology yet, do we, to put videos in live
You just
stream?
show it, though.
Oh, we could just do, yeah.
No, we're not.
Shall I?
No, I'm not saying show it.
Well, no,
I'm
you just
saying
did that.
Reds?
No, what were you suggesting?
You just did that.
Yeah, because you said we
So
don't have the
I can
technology,
do it.
and I
I've
proved
got
that
the
we have the
technology. I've got a
technology.
phone here.
Exactly. So you do have the technology.
Do you want me to do it?
No, no. The point I'm making is we're not showing it.
No, won't
But
show
the
it.
reason that we're not showing it is nothing to do with high tech.
Okay. It's just
do with the
personal
embarrassment.
preference.
It's to do with
of
the.
your-
It's to
of
do
your
with the
colleagues.
terrible decision that we made, both of us. Like, go on, son.
That was a really clever foul by Varane there because we could still.
Here we go.
Cucurella on the
Here
far.
we go. Ball in.
Gallagher!
Oh, he's
Oh, he's at the post.
Oh,
Great touch by Casemiro there because I'm surprised it never bounced up and hit his hand or something mad like that.
How's that not gone in?
Is Liverpool Sheffield United 1-1?
We'll check it when this gets to half time. We've got a minute to half time.
Maybe we could watch it while it's half time.
Yeah, we
It might
Do we, have,
start
do
early.
we have the technology?
Yeah, we
might
could do
start
that. We
early.
could do that.
We have the technology,
No,
man.
we have the technology to change the channel. I mean,
1-0.
we have a remote.
Like, it's mad witchcraft. I can make a different game appear on that telly. I'm like Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
Oh,
hello.
it's like watching that Brazil advert.
Anyhow.
Joga
Oh, and then
Bonito.
the ball in was shocking. Wow.
That was a good foul by Varane, I gotta say, because we had it. We had it.
Chelsea, man. Fuck you know.
You know what? You like messed up letting us back in this game. You know.
I know. We didn't do it on purpose.
Oh.
We're just crap. Although, Gallagher, so
Got to go
unlucky.
across the goal, haven't you? Surely.
It's a good hit, isn't it? It's
Shot of that fella, innit?
It's a good hit. He must know that
Right up
camera's
his
there.
nostrils.
Right? Under
Yeah,
him.
he must do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Getting under the wrong guy's nostrils at the football, and you.
Yeah.
Raw, did you like Tuchel as Chelsea manager? Says Dark Knight.
Stretch my leg at me.
Raw,
Mm.
did you like Tuchel as Chelsea manager? That's the Dark.
Bring him
I thought
back.
he's all right. I think he's massively overrated. But yes, of course, I like him. I'd say he's kind of top 5 Chelsea managers ever, but not.
Spotty says
Nowhere near top
no
one.
one does a Guinness like Dublin.
Well, I mean the fellow who runs
Half time as
the
well.
fellow who runs the pub that we were talking about in London, O'Sheen or whatever his name is. He is like a Dublin publican, and that's why they're wearing the white shirts and the black tie and whatever else.
Do you think we'll be able to have the kind of success needed to make players like Garnacho and Maino renew in 5 years' time? I can see him wanting to leave if it's just top 4 battle every year, says Curran. Well, yeah, those kind of players. I think Garnacho is destined for Real Madrid anyway. But you'd like to think Kobe Maino is someone that has rejected advances from a lot of teams already.
He's the one that
but
I
you
see at a
are-
big club.
You are right in the sense that United have to make players like that want to stay.
Not a big
It's
club,
no,
only a
it's no
big side.
guarantees anymore, is it?
Yeah, I see Kobe Maino at the highest levels.
But hopefully we've got owners that
The
owners
thing-
that come in and want to get us to
where
that
Manchester
stage,
United
right?
are quite lucky with Garnacho and Maino is they're so young.
Mm.
So they've got a few years before. Like I don't think that Garnacho is going to be looking to move for probably 2 years at the earliest, which means they've got a little bit of wiggle room.
Breaking
Yeah,
news
yeah.
for you guys: Liverpool have just
Of
scored,
course they have.
and it's Alexis McAllister.
Of course they
Can we
have.
put it on at all? Is there an opportunity?
We don't
do
need to
that?
watch that now, do we?
No, I kind of wanted to. Well, we can put it on. It's better than the adverts.
Got 5 minutes. Well,
Better
15
than the
minutes.
adverts, but we don't want to see Liverpool winning.
Better than the adverts, isn't it?
Vinnie Jones. Is he a Chelsea fan?
We played for Chelsea. Don't know if he's a Chelsea fan, but he played for Chelsea.
He's Welsh, isn't he? That's something that I always.
He's Welsh in the way that
Can't be,
he's Welsh in the
Well,
way that Andy Townsend.
with
He's
his
got a
Yeah,
Welsh.
yeah.
Jones is Welsh, isn't it?
Jones is Welsh, but I mean, do you remember when Tony Cascarino went to play for Ireland?
Mm.
And I think he went to Lansdowne Road, and they went, "What's it like to be back in Ireland?" He went, "It's my first time I've ever been."
That's hilarious.
Yeah, they had a lot of English players that Ireland.
the
team.
McAllister
Andy
goal, by
Townsend
the
was
way.
Andy Townsend was Chelsea
Here's
captain.
McAllister
Clinton
goal.
Morrison.
Great
McAllister
goal,
goal.
McAllister again, top corner and all.
He's been
proper
fantastic. this
proper
season.
pinged it. I know. When we signed Enzo Fernandez and they signed Alexis McAllister, I
half
thought
price.
is that Laura Woods sitting next to Jurgen Klopp?
Probably, yeah. She does TNT, don't she?
She's dating that Love Island star.
Who?
I don't know why I know that. I just saw it on Twitter.
I mean,
Who?
Love Island guy.
go on, fill us in. Then.
Fill us in.
You've
No,
got-
mate.
I mean,
Mate, we
you've
want- mate,
you've
now-
opened the
okay,
box
I'll
now. I mean,
welcome to
OK Magazine with Buvey.
mate. Do you know where the reason why I'm so hot on like celeb gossip? My wife talks about that kind of stuff a lot.
Mm.
She works on something at the moment. I forget what it's called, but it's all about that.
Mm.
You
Married
get on
at
very
First
well.
Sight,
Not
should be
that.
mentioned.
She did work on that, but they're doing an Australian one of that now, I think. She's working on another show, but I forget what it's called. But something similar anyway, dating.
I see it on Twitter now because Twitter just puts anything on the screen for you. Anything that I don't
those
subscribe to.
Fellas that selling
Fighting
jacket
videos.
potatoes.
Fighting videos all over the
sorts.
place. My whole thing is fighting videos.
Yeah.
The other thing, every now and again, it sends me a video that is very funny. I saw a panda sneezing. So this panda, right, is sitting, this little
Have
baby
you just
panda.
discovered YouTube?
No, have you seen it?
It's like, isn't this from like when I was on
2008.
Have you seen it?
MSN in school? And
Probably the
saw
first
it-
video ever uploaded or
I
whatever.
Yeah.
saw it. I think this panda's in
LimeWire.
China, and they're filming it, and he's got a little baby asleep in front of him, right? And the dad panda is just sitting there chewing on the bamboo shoot, and the baby panda's just chilling down there, minding his own business. The baby panda sneezes loud, terrifies.
Really?
yeah. The mother panda or the father panda jumps at his skin. It's proper good.
I think I watched that in school.
Yeah.
Mate,
On my, remember that square
very-
Nokia?
Someone
used to get?
Bluetooth me that in 2007.
Very,
Yeah.
very funny,
no.
man. Very funny.
Have
I
you
saw that. And I told you, didn't I, when I saw the camera in the washing machine? That was fucking unreal.
have you seen that video where that kid says Charlie bit my finger?
Oh, don't get him on that, Adam.
What is
Don't
it?
get him
Is
on
it
that.
disgusting?
No.
No,
No,
it's not
Yeah,
disgusting.
disgusting, man. That is disgusting.
It's not disgusting.
Video,
Every
man.
now and
But
again,
it's
people
like
try
one
to
of the
send me
oldest.
stuff that's
It's
going
one
to...
of the oldest videos on YouTube ever. It's of just like a kid biting his brother's finger.
No, I haven't seen that. But I have... I don't feel like you gave the panda enough love. The panda was very good.
That sounded hilarious, man.
No, it was fucking God. It really was. I must have watched it like again and again.
Do you know
and
what?
again.
I've been desperate to tell you lads this, right? Do you know what I found out yesterday?
Tell me.
You know the Amazon stores where you're meant to go in and pick anything you want up
Yeah.
from an Amazon
I
store.
found this out, but yeah, go on.
Yeah, right. And it's meant to be all these cameras tracking you. So I can go in, pick up a
Yeah,
thing,
yeah,
a
yeah, I
banana, and it
remember.
knows it tracks you. Rory Jennings' Amazon account deducts 50p.
Yeah.
You know, it's like 1,000 guys in India that manually track you on a camera.
What, when you
It's
walk
not
in,
AI.
they're following you.
Yeah.
It's not
not
a computer.
AI.
It's just guys in like a call center somewhere, just like looking at screens
Yeah.
across.
Are you
Complete
sure?
fake.
Because I don't think so.
Complete fake.
No.
It's not AI, is what he's saying. He's right.
I don't know whether
it's
it's
people. I think it's in China or India.
No,
It's
no.
The guy saying, "Oh, here's Rory. We're going to attach his account to him," but there's a guy just following you on CCTV.
No. I actually don't think it's that.
Mad.
I don't
Yeah,
think
it
you're
is.
correct. The reason why I don't think you're correct is something very annoying happened to me the other day. I went on the tube and I walked through the gate and the gate was already open. And I thought, my lucky day. Gone through, sat on the tube, my phone beeped and it took the money.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but why would you walk through if you still have to pay to get out at the other end?
No, because I don't.
You bump him. Oh, you do a little bumper,
I
do you?
didn't. It just so
You
happened.
do a little bumper.
It just so happened. I just so happened that I didn't. No, also
TFL,
Kilburn Tube Station
Sadiq Khan.
has those
Sadiq Khan. Hello?
easy barriers, right?
Sadiq Khan.
No one likes a grass.
Yeah.
No, I'm just letting Sadiq Khan know.
But
that
the point
there's,
I'm
you know,
making is
there's
there's
some
nothing to
revenue
tell.
there.
There's nothing to
There's
tell.
some revenue
because
for TFL
when I
there.
went through the barrier, so the stop I was at initially, the barrier was open. So I just walked through. My lucky day. Sit on the tube and it has deducted the money because it has sensed that I've gone through.
Did it scan because it was closed?
Impossible.
It might have.
Impossible. And that's in my coat pocket. AI sensed
Someone's
me.
watching you.
No, it sensed it because
Yeah.
the pass and it must be.
Well, you
infrared.
like that kind of stuff. You've told us this before. You like being able to just relax and let AI take care of
No,
things.
I
for
do
you.
like things like that.
You said that.
You like your phone listening to you.
Yeah, I
terrified.
really
I'm
like
terrified.
that. Mate, the phone listening to you is very good.
This is how Terminator happened.
No,
Do you
no,
know
no.
Terminator?
No.
That's how it happened.
Let me give you an example.
He was right.
I
how Sarah
was
Connor got
recently
fucked up.
I was recently booking a holiday. Right, I thought I need a holiday. I'm not joking. I was speaking about it to my wife on the phone. Next thing I know, my phone is providing me with fantastic holiday options. That's really helpful.
That's dystopian.
That's really helpful.
It's going bad.
No,
man.
why
We've got
would
this
you look
Sam
at gift
Altman
horse?
guy deciding the future of the world.
No, you're
man.
looking
No
the gift horse in the
way.
mouth.
No
You're looking the
way.
gift horse in the
Shut
mouth.
these guys down, man.
What do you
Shut
want in
these
your
guys
life?
down.
Say something what you want in your life. What do you want?
This isn't
What are you
a,
interested in?
he thinks it's like a weird,
Peace.
you know that law of attraction. What you say out there will come and all that.
No, say you
He
want
thinks it's a weird kind of thing with his
Yeah,
phone.
yeah.
I think it's
where if I
amazing.
say it, it'll
Money. I want money. And then
No, no.
Chat
it's like,
GPT gives you money.
Say you wanted a pizza right now.
No, yeah,
You
no.
say the word pizza, and all of a
money's just
sudden.
falling out.
Yeah, look, see,
Got money.
you've manifested that, man.
Thank you, Super
we've
6.
manifested some
Thank
money
you.
out
I
here.
wanted some money. Super 6.
Talking
sorted
about
me right
Super
out.
6, remember we are sponsored by Super 6 and you guys can be involved with it. Make sure you're clicking the link in the description below, downloading the Super 6 app and getting stuck in. Predict 6 correct scores and you could win £250,000. It really is that easy to play. We also have our own league as well. The code is Club23 to get involved with that. What can the winner of our league get, Rory?
The winner of our league will win £250,000. It really is that simple.
No.
All you need to
No, the winner of our league will not get £250,000.
No.
The winner of our league could play for us at the end of the season against Pitchside.
sounds slightly uninspiring considering that I've sent £250,000. So I've got even better news for you. You know that 250? Forget that. That's crap. No one wants that. You get to play football with us in Millwall. Yeah. Yeah, I'm being serious here, deadly serious. What you get is the opportunity to play football with me, with Buvey, with Adam, and with a whole heap of other YouTube sensations against pitch side. So all you need to do is finish top of our league. So make sure that you download the Super 6 app. Remember, it's completely free. It doesn't cost you a penny. Download the Super 6 app, predict 6 football scores correctly, and that's how you win the £250,000. I know that's not what your priority is. Your priority is to play football with us. So get the scores correct, finish top of our league, and you will be playing football with us. Get the 6 scores correctly, and you will win loads of these.
They don't say specimen on them.
No, they say... I don't know what they say.
That's interesting,
I promise
because your
pay the
gun
bearer.
says replica down the side of it.
And my gun says...
Desert Eagle 4.0. And that should leave your balls to shrink. New series of Rory narrating ancient memes, please, says Sophomore Hat. That'd be a good shout, actually. I'd enjoy that.
Or any meme.
Yeah.
Modern day memes.
Have you seen a meme? I'm actually a meme, you know. That has nothing to do with football.
Yeah, I have, with your friend Joe.
Yeah,
I
Jesus
have
one.
seen it, yeah, where you're looking at his phone.
That's gone wild.
Yeah, I know.
We took that picture about 6 years ago.
Yeah.
Oh, Liverpool have just hit the bar.
Then it's gone out for a corner.
We took that picture in Australia about 6 years ago. Just took it.
Yeah.
And then it just went like wild in like church Facebook groups and
Really?
stuff like that. And it's really big in like Africa and stuff.
Really?
Amongst, yeah.
Yeah. No, it's a great photo, actually. It's a great photo. I've seen it about, you know, when I see it, and it's, the funny thing is, when I see a meme of you that doesn't involve you at all, like you haven't said it to me, I'm like in a completely different world, I'm looking at something completely different, and there you are, and I don't think, then it's gone when it's not even being used like in a football context.
Yeah. It's never used in a football context. It's never used in a football context. It's really weird. But yeah.
Lower, much lower. There you go. Much lower. No. Not bad if
I'm stood here like a dickhead.
I mean, they can't help how you look. All they can do is use the camera. At least you never had your shorts on this time.
We're close to that season.
Yeah, I agree.
I've
had the shorts on already. It was a massive mistake because it poured with rain when I was in a farm park with my kid. But I have had the shorts
It's short season now, from now till November.
Get the cold courts on.
I'd say 6 months of shorts, lads. Beautiful.
Did I lose my head earlier, or was Buvey wrong?
About what?
I don't think anything.
Was Buvey wrong?
I don't think anything.
We know that.
No, I don't think anyone. No, I haven't sat on the fence. I just think that you're both being.
What are you talking about, Nice?
passionate.
You're talking about Nice?
Yeah.
You're both being passionate and.
No, because now's the chance for,
Can I at least
for people
explain
to
the
ask
point
for an
further?
apology.
Can I at least explain?
We don't want to hear you explain your
Why?
points further.
Because I think you got it wrong that you cut me off before I even finished.
Yeah, but
My
you
small thing would be is this.
He's going to get me again.
Can I at least, if you think I'm wrong now, then fair enough. I'll hold my hands up. Yeah. The Nice thing is a concern because it feels like Jim Ratcliffe is using his only connection in football, and that's a stretch.
That's not what you said.
Nice, no, but that's what I was linked to. Nice last season had Ross Barkley playing for them. He plays for Luton. There might be some fantastic players at Nice. I'd be concerned if I was a Man United fan. That's what I was saying. They had Balotelli last year. They had Joe Bryan, who's a Fulham left back.
I was about to apologise, but apparently I don't need to.
No, I don't think anyone needs to apologise. With football fans,
no, I'm just a new man these days.
With football fans who get carried away.
I'd rather nick things into.
And the whole point as well. The whole point often with football fans is that you do have those ridiculous arguments in the pub that are totally nonsensical. You two had one here.
We don't know if Nice might have 11 world-class players. I guess they don't.
No, but you should have more of a football knowledge like me.
Well, give me someone who plays for Nice right now.
Oh, I could name them all.
John Curtin.
I won't dance
the biggest football Chelsea creator in the world.
I'm not dancing to your tune.
Bigger than Blue Lion FC TV, bigger than CCFCC TV, bigger than Lewis Gabbabaldi TV. These guys are big Chelsea fans, but
He's
Rory's
got
up there.
2-footed on Rory there.
No, Rory's up. Give me a Nice player. Rory Jennings. Cut to Rory.
I could give.
Single on Rory.
Cut to Rory. I think I could name the Nice team. In fact, I know.
Go on then.
No. Listen, I watch many
I'll give
Nice
one.
games. No, I'm not playing it. I'm not dancing to your tune.
Why?
You don't tell me what to say.
I've asked.
I'm not a puppet. I'm not Pinocchio. I'm not Pinocchio, and you're not Geppetto.
Pinocchio?
But off the top of my head, I'd probably go
Dante.
Thuram. You?
Yeah, Dante.
I'd go Butker.
You might be the Marseille side. It might be the Marseille side for you. You won't even know.
No, I know. Oh, hang on a minute. I think Jean-Claire Todibo plays for them. Go on, you name another one then, clever clogs.
I don't have his Android from 1998 there.
No, I don't either.
Yeah, you're reading off his Android.
No, I was reading off my brain.
You're reading off your brain.
Yeah, I was reading off my brain, mate. It's called reading off my brain. I'd also say Thomas Luchette is playing really well for them at the moment.
You know, Ross Barkley was there last year.
No, I know, but he was next on my list, and I was going to say that.
This wins the point for me. Ross Barkley was linked to Man United a few months ago.
We're also linked to Gareth Southgate. The world's gone mad.
Exactly. I say it's not good enough for you.
Morgan Sampson
deserve better.
Someone said Astrid Wett's the biggest Chelsea fan channel.
Oh, she's huge.
Astrid. Oh, no.
She's huge.
No. Mate.
Like the stream if you want to see Rory and her collab. Like the stream.
No, what? Mate, no. No way, Pedro. Absolutely going nowhere near that. Not for me, my friend. I'll talk more about Jean-Claire Taribo before I talk about that.
Is Dante still there? Was I right about that?
No, you weren't wrong, actually. No.
You know, centre back I'm talking about.
Yeah, you were wrong.
Oh,
You
is
were
that
wrong.
Hackpole?
Let's have a bit.
All right.
I don't want all of it.
Hackpole scored.
I want one
Can we put
finger
it back on the
Tiny,
Twitter?
tiny. Look, he's got a piece of
Sure.
it. Hey, Adam, Lawrence, I'm only going to have this much.
Buvey's come well prepared today. He had
I know.
my drink.
I'm off the train. I told you, I'm off the train.
The other drink.
That's it. Once I start drinking, I'm fucked, mate.
It's good that you're boozing now.
Yeah,
Is it, yeah?
I had a good time with you.
Yeah, I'm not suggesting. No, I don't mean that. I just mean like you're good company.
I felt bad for that girl at the poker event. This,
Oh, the
this
one you
old
wouldn't
woman.
leave alone.
What are you on
Is
about?
that what you mean?
What are you on about?
Is that what you mean?
That's not
No,
what he
no,
meant.
no.
The one we were talking about when he was all over
The
her.
beer pong.
The one that we were saying he was all over.
The beer pong.
He's trying to route you.
I don't know if he played beer pong with her. Did he play beer pong with her? The one that he couldn't leave alone, and she came over to us and was like, "Tell this guy." That one. Is that who you?
You're a fucking graft, mate. Why you did so well on the bill?
I was a drug dealer.
Yeah,
in the
a
bill.
graft.
I wasn't a graft.
But they caught you early. June Somerville, whatever her name was, caught you early and turned you into an informant like
I
The
wasn't
Wire.
an informer.
You were an
I'm
informer.
being slandered. No.
No, I was playing beer pong at this beautiful PokeStars event, okay? And I said to this girl, elbow, anytime her elbow is anywhere near the line to throw her off.
Yeah.
Yeah. I said elbow, and it put her off, and she missed, and she got angry.
You're giving us a bad name
She's
out
like,
there in
"You
these streets, though.
fucking
Yeah.
like that."
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So you're playing darts?
But when we were in that pub recently, me and you, that girl,
What are you on about?
you know what I'm
I
on
don't
about.
know what you're on about.
The one we were saying about.
Yeah.
You heard from her since.
What are you on? I don't, honestly,
Look, he clearly knows. Look
Oh,
at his face.
no.
Look, everyone watching knows. Can we go single on Buvey?
can we go single with Adam?
No, single on Buvey. Just
There we
stay
go.
on Buvey. So Buvey.
Why are you laughing in the back room? Do your job.
Yeah,
Cut
why,
to a wide.
yeah, he's mad out there.
Cut to a wide.
So Buvey, tell me. Have you messaged her?
Huh?
Have you messaged her?
Who?
You know her.
I'm not on the market like that. I'm
The
really
chat,
not.
the chat saying Buvey's the Riz god.
Buvey, you are the Riz god.
You know what
are.
Riz is?
Yeah, I know. They were talking to me about this in the football group that Buvey and I.
You know what it's short for?
Rizzler. Is it?
Charisma.
Well, that's
Oh.
fucking illiterate. I mean, it's
I'm
not, is
teaching
it?
the kids something.
I didn't even know that. Yeah.
Charisma.
No,
Honestly, I've got zero riz. Zero riz.
no.
What did you say to your missus? What was there a line that both of you lads said? You know, you lads have got long-term relationships. Was there a line that you said? Anything that stands out? Like a cheesy line out of interest? No.
No, just be yourself.
Doesn't always work that way, does it? But some people will drop a line, don't they?
No, but mate, you're
Drop it, yeah,
you're
don't- don't do that.
Do that.
Don't-
No. I mean, that helps.
I was looking
I mean
for
that's
some tips.
basically what happened.
I was looking for some riz tips from you lads.
that's basically what happened at Eastern Electric Festival.
we were rizzing up girls, if that's what you say.
Yeah.
When they weren't as
No, exactly. So you
Girls
go
went on
over and have a,
TikTok back then.
do you want a pint, basically?
we
Is that what
weren't
you're
fretting girls doing a TikTok of us saying, I just got rizzed up by Buvey.
Oh mate, I'd love to see that. I think that girl as well has a TikTok. I was talking to her.
saying? Who
about
are you even on about then?
You
I thought
know
you were talking about
who.
someone else.
it. No,
You
you know
know
who.
who.
The girl who has a TikTok.
The
I don't
girl who
know.
has the
Honestly, I have no idea what you're on about.
But you know, she did come over and say to Adam and I, "Is this guy all right?"
Ooh.
Yeah, she did say
Oh,
that.
shut up,
Mate,
you
she
mug.
came over.
There might have been a handball, lads.
No, it's just Bruno Fernandes doing his usual. Bruno Fernandes doing his thing.
Ball.
Oh!
Ball in. United are in. That's a
it's not-
penalty.
He's tried to be clever there because he knew he couldn't get a shot
I
away.
can't
so
believe
he-
the score's 2-2.
so he tried to get his body across.
Here we go. Harry Maguire. Look at this.
Oh, go on, Harry!
Get on the plane.
I'm
on
going
the
to
plane.
tackle him. For God's
That gone in. Oh my
sake.
days.
Tackling him.
Harry's Maguire, more like.
So Riz. So what would I say?
Oh, that was nearly in.
Like
Corner.
Riz.
Start calling it.
I got the Riz.
Yeah, you got the Riz.
I got the Riz.
It's like game in our day. It would have been called game.
So you're at a festival, you just went over to her, just like that, just chatted. The rest is
No,
history.
we worked together, but we got
fine.
together.
Yeah.
We got together at a festival, but I
think
knew
that's
already.
Far more interesting. This online stuff's really depressing, man.
So game.
Really
It's like
depressing.
game. So you should go. I've got a little fame, and yeah, I've got game. Get my way with your dame just for my name. What I want to say, get out of the way. Did your rascals hot like Summer Bay?
I get sectioned. I don't know about meeting anyone.
That's what you should do. Hot like Cairo, hot like Mars, but I want houses and I want cars. You should rap for her.
Yeah.
I think that worked.
I've got no raps in the locker, really.
Come on, mate. What about singing? If you were to sing a karaoke song for her, what would it be? You could do Taylor Dane. Tell it to my
UB40
heart.
red wine. How about that?
Banger.
And at the end, you could give it out. Red wine, make me feel so fine. And like,
Yeah.
mooch on over to
doesn't
her
go
and
that way.
wine
here we go,
up, wine
Chelsea
up
away.
upon her.
Palmer.
Cole Palmer
Oh.
blocked. Oh, Anthony's been brave there. Fair play to him.
Wow. He's better than Cucurella. Look at Cucurella running back.
Dreadful footballer, mate. And I love the way you say his name. Give him an R where he doesn't deserve an R.
What are you on about? Cucurella.
Cucurella.
How'd you say it then?
No, exactly like
Cacarella.
that.
What is it?
How did you say the other way?
Cucurella.
Or,
Cacarella.
yeah.
What is it?
That's the one.
It's Cacarella.
What is it then? Cucurella.
No, you're right, I think. I think you're absolutely correct. You put an R in his name where an R doesn't belong.
Well, where is it? Well, you say it then.
It's people
I
are
say
calling
it like
you-
this. Cucurella.
People are saying it's Buvey the Rizzler,
Yeah, Buvey's a Rizzler.
Buvey the Diddler.
Buvey's the diddler. Yeah. Yeah.
That
You have to
sounds
say
right.
no diddly. That's what you have to say, Buvey. You know, when you're chatting them up, you have to say,
Do you know what people say these days
You're
now?
looking good, no
They'll say
diddly.
something. They'll say no diddy.
Yeah.
They'll say no diddy.
yeah,
That's what Rory was alluding to, I think.
KNL. Someone give this man an espresso. He's half asleep again. He's putting his TikToks out. Come on, Blues.
Oh.
I'll take a draw now. I'll take a draw. Mate, how many times?
You should have said that at 2-0 up.
I'll take
No,
a draw.
I'll
now.
take a
I'll take,
draw
no, I
now.
would have done. I would have done, I swear. Oh, you fucking idiot, Fernandez.
We've started this game off how you started this half off how you
No,
started.
mate,
Oh my God.
honestly, Adam,
I'm
if you
like-
saw the data of Chelsea results, half-time, full-time, basically, as soon as our players spend their half-time interval with Pochettino, it all goes tits up.
Your top four
Because
sides
he sat there eating
based on
Jaffa
first half
cake.
performances.
Pardon?
He sat there eating all the Jaffa cakes.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that. Why are you body shaming this poor
No,
fat
and he ain't-
Argentine?
he's not on the Jaffa
There's nothing
cakes
wrong
either.
with this poor fat Argentine in West London.
When I was,
I
you know when
call
I
him
was,
poor
you know when I was a kid and I was
You
playing
can't
football?
say he's poor fat Argentine and then say.
He's a poor fat Argentine managing a bottom half side.
But you're
No, it's not my fault. What do you mean? The poor guy. He's managing Chelsea. There's nothing wrong with that.
Few people are saying get the pepperonis out, Booth.
Oh, here we go. When these two run out of things to say, yeah.
No, that's nothing to
what
do
they
with
go
us.
to. No, Adam just read it out when he didn't have to.
No, but they put the pizzas
Yeah, it was an
in.
unforced error in Adam's game.
No, they put the pizzas there for you.
Instead of talking about Pochettino's weight, okay, he is actually looking a little bit, yeah. Stress eating every week they get smashed.
Telling you, bro. He's out there.
There's a lot of choice in West London as well. Great
Good
restaurants around
great
there. Of course.
restaurants.
Yeah, and also, he's got a lot of disposable income. Going to be a very
Does he
wealthy
live
man.
in London?
I think a lot.
London,
I think a lot
must do,
of Chelsea players live in Cobham, which is where we train, which is Surrey,
So would
which isn't.
Would that be like detached houses?
detached houses with
Because like
swimming
Mourinho
pools
used to live in like
No, Mourinho lived in London.
Kensington. he used to
Mourinho
live
lives in
like,
London.
he
Yeah.
lived
an amazing
Frank
place, isn't
Lampard
he?
lived in London. Do you know a lot of? I'm going to draw a really generalising line here. The more intelligent players live in London, and the dumber players buy a big mansion.
And their agent gets them the mansion for them.
Juan Mata lived in Covent Garden. He was living in London.
Covent Garden?
Yeah, Juan Mata lived in Covent Garden.
No.
Yeah, he did.
How would he
Genuinely.
get to training?
He
Oh,
drive.
great blood by
Mate,
Johnny
Not
Evans.
like, obviously, yeah, but,
No, but
isn't that...
Booth, I think the world becomes an
not
incredibly
practical.
small place when you're a
may not.
billionaire. You know, when you have the backing
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
Roman Abramovich. He's not.
I'm
What
just being
he's not
practical,
doing.
I'm
What he's
being
not
purely
doing.
practical.
What he's
Got a
not
couple
doing
mansions
is, he's
empty.
not getting on. He's not getting on the district line.
No, I'm not saying
You know
that,
what I mean?
but I'm
Like-
saying to drive from Covent Garden to
that's
Cobham,
his dumb-
9 a.m., that's not easy.
But most people who live in Cobham would work in London and do it the other way. So you're going the right
I'm just
way.
saying driving every day to Cobham.
What I'm saying is that's the least of his problems.
Yeah, of course.
That's the least of his problems. How he gets to work, I don't know. But I know Juan Mata adopted London. He really embraced living in central
My
London.
mate did the same in Manchester.
Whereas
always see him
Diego
about-
Costa, when he had a mad house and a boxing thing in his house and a swimming pool where he had the parties and but he didn't really embrace. Like, you're not living in London, Cobham. You know, it's where the training ground is.
The thing with Manchester, a lot of City and United players live in that tower, don't they? They live in that
flats.
one tower. Guardiola, Haaland, I think they all live in the.
Well, Mourinho lived in the hotel, Lowry. Mourinho didn't ever move to Manchester.
I think that was really poor
He kept
form,
his Belgravia house. He kept his Belgravia house and commuted. No, I agree, Adam. I don't think it's right. Do you know, I read something. I thought it was a terrible.
Ten Hag and Pochettino have in the mid-off like me and you.
Yeah,
Ten Hag wins that fight. Ten Hag wins that fight.
Does he?
What if they had a row?
Not for me.
Go on.
Nico Jackson's in.
Get your shot off. Good hit. Unlucky.
He just hits it, doesn't he? He's given up this season trying to be too smart.
Play Casa.
But do you know what? I saw something that I thought was really sad state of affairs. It was Sunderland. Sunderland Football Club were having certain issues trying to sign players. They couldn't get the signings. And I think Roy Keane famously said, the Wags don't want to live in Sunderland.
Yeah.
So they were talking about moving. And I thought this was like a real sad day for football. And I really hope it doesn't happen. Sunderland were talking about moving their training facilities to London. So you commute to the Stadium of Light.
Weren't Newcastle having those kind of discussions as well at some point?
I really hope
saying
not.
they wanted to create like a training centre in London.
I really hope
Yeah,
not.
I agree with you because you lose the...
Well, when you sign for a club, you are signing for the area. You are signing for what the club represents as well. You aren't literally signing to play for a club on a Saturday. Like, do you remember when that team, Angie, Samueletto and
Mashakala used to get the flights through Russia.
They used to live in Moscow.
Live in Moscow, fly to the...
Like, I think when you play for a club, if you play for Sunderland, you're incredibly fortunate. You're living the dream for a lot of people. You're representing an iconic football club.
Yeah.
You have a responsibility to the city to become part of it. That's part of,
I think it
part
also
of being a
helps you
player
get
for the
closer
club.
to the club as well.
Part of being a player for the club is representing the city.
Because a lot of fans will wait outside. They can't get to the game. A lot of fans will wait outside training grounds and try and get autographs and selfies. And that's a nice little thing into itself.
Oh, look at Garnacho here.
United are in. Oh, fuck
Mate,
That was the wrong pass. I think that was the wrong pass anyway. It should have gone wider, either Anthony or Garnacho.
Yeah, the pass was a bit slow on it as well, I think.
Then you've got options for the cutback.
But still end to end, both sides at least trying to win the game, which is nice.
United got chances on this break here so many times.
Yeah, that ball on the right. Yeah, on his left foot as well. You never back him, do you, Bruno Fernandes, to score that on his left foot? I think it was probably the wrong ball. What's everyone saying at home? Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're new to the club, and make sure you like the stream. Really appreciate it. Some massive streams coming throughout the Champions League quarterfinals, semi-finals, and this 3-horse race Premier League running. Huge action on the club, so make sure you subscribe for that. It's a free kick for Chelsea. Cole Palmer as well.
Liverpool top of the league, Booth. What you saying?
Is it game over now?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. What, 2-1?
Yeah,
3-1.
3-1.
Yeah, well, it was inevitable, wasn't it? Fair play for Sheffield United for even getting a goal, really. But yeah.
Considering they scored to make it 1-1 and conceded the goal they conceded, it must be quite frustrated.
Yeah, maybe.
Because if they go 1-0 up with an hour gone, I know ultimately Liverpool scored 2, but it's a little bit different, isn't it?
It's getting to the point we look at the games played and you think there's only 8 games left and there's 3 sides that could win the Premier League. I mean, we've never seen anything like it, I don't think. The closest equivalent is Chelsea, Liverpool and Man City when Gerrard slips and all that. But the standard wasn't the same with those 3 sides, in my opinion. But it's a crazy period of time. Any of the 3 could win the league legitimately. Do you know what I mean?
Who's City's next game?
I don't know. I forgot.
I'll check the fixtures.
Yeah,
Palace away.
Palace away.
12:30.
Yeah.
So you lot play first.
I was predicting that as well on the channel and saying that could ease. Palace have taken points off us. I think they took points off us last season, if I'm not mistaken. They've done it multiple times. There was a big 0-0. Edison saved a penalty at Selhurst Park in the Centurion season, so they can take points off you at any stage at Selhurst Park.
Oh, United. Oh, that's not a foul, man.
soft.
That's so dodgy, bro.
That's not
United
foul.
have won the ball on the halfway line. The ref's given a foul, but it would have been like a 3-on-2 break. Oh,
United.
they've given United the ball again. Rasmus
He's
Haaland.
got the pace.
He's got away. Oh, he's got back in time. He's done well.
Well played from
Because he
Disasi.
messed up initially.
Yeah, Haaland versus Disasi there was close, but Disasi squeezes him
Chelsea
out.
just. Oh. Shame he couldn't get that. Yeah, Disasi's done well to get back, to be fair. Because Haaland had ghosted Caicedo.
God.
It's a corner. He's done really well.
Yeah, he's celebrating.
You can't celebrate after making a
If you
mistake.
make a mistake, yeah, you can't celebrate it. Oh, it's actually amazing quality game. I always thought Chelsea Man in terms of the entertainment factor, but I always thought Chelsea Man United games were always quite low scoring, weren't they? In the prime years.
Oh, the
High quality,
really tight games, yeah.
Tight, 1-0s and stuff like that.
But then there's been Casemiro's just headed it over. At the same end, he scored that late equaliser was it last season? Yeah, it must have been. So City have got Palace at 12:30 kickoff.
Yeah.
Then Arsenal have trip to Brighton at 5:30 the same day, and then Liverpool travel to Old Trafford the following day. So if you win that game, you could set yourselves up for a decent weekend.
Puts pressure on the other team.
Yeah.
Obviously, Liverpool got the hardest game going to Man United. That is really
But
not
trip
easy.
to the Amex and Old Trafford, I'd argue probably
Brighton
Brighton
have
away
won-
is more difficult than United away at the moment.
Yeah, but Brighton have won 5-25, something like that. Got a really poor record and they're conceding a lot of goals. Oh,
Cole Palmer's just had one saved by Anana.
do you think you take any points off of Liverpool? Is it any world?
Well, they've not beaten us this season. We
Yeah.
drew at Anfield. We beat them at Old Trafford.
Yeah.
Although it was a draw after 90 minutes.
Yeah.
I do got a feeling they beat us in this game, though.
Yeah.
Chelsea.
Liverpool United.
weekend.
Oh, Liverpool batty.
But like I was saying, like,
They owe you now because of the
they
cup as
haven't.
well.
They haven't beaten us this season. They didn't beat us at Anfield.
It's due then, isn't it?
Could say that.
Come on, Chelsea.
Brandon says, "Get your nips out, Booth."
Go on. What are you waiting for? Christmas?
You run out of things. You run out of things again, haven't you?
Well, I haven't. I didn't even say it. Brandon did. Take it up with Brandon. Take it up with the loyal viewer of the channel.
No, it's all good, man.
Oh, suddenly, right, it's okay for Brandon.
Yeah.
Chelsea ball into the box.
Oh.
What happened there? What's happened?
Oh, fuck,
Hi lads, been watching since day one. What's your opinion on Robin van Persie? In my opinion, criminally underrated.
Underrated by who though?
I liked him before he joined United. I liked him. I know it's easy.
Yeah,
for me to say
you
that
are
now.
well known for liking Arsenal players.
No. But I remember he was like, I did admire him. It was like Fernando Torres. I loved him even though he played for Liverpool because I liked him at Atletico.
Yeah, it was that goal, wasn't it, at the Valley?
Yeah,
That goal. That goal.
fantastic goal.
You know the Rooney to Van Persie volley. Is that slightly overrated for you?
No, the Rooney.
Because of the
Rooney
stage.
long onto Van Persie. Is it
No,
Villa?
it's a beautiful goal.
Yeah, it's because of the stage.
It's a beautiful goal. No.
It's
Is it
won the
overrated?
league.
I think the one at the Valley he actually shinnied.
I prefer that aesthetically.
No, it's a better goal.
Yeah.
I think they're both beautiful goals. That left foot volley. You know when there is something about the sweet left foot, isn't there? And Robin van Persie.
You look at the
most
pass
certainly
from
had it.
Rooney as well. It was just
was
just
the one
delightful.
Was the song to Van Persie one better?
Rigobert.
Song chips it over and then
Alex Song. Oh, sorry.
yeah.
Why did I say Rigobert?
Rigobert Song. I think he's Cameroon manager.
He scored two like that, didn't he, Van
Played for
Persie?
Derby, didn't he?
Rigobert Song played for Liverpool.
Who's it? Who's that?
I don't know.
They got an American kid coming in to join your club from the Kansas.
Oh, he's in the
Kansas City
United
Chiefs.
end. Kansas City Chiefs.
Random spot.
Kansas City Chiefs.
I like that though because
I think I've seen them.
most
play.
people look. American football is big, but most people in that crowd don't know who he is.
Nobody knows.
one
who he
does.
is. Literally nobody.
A lot
knows
of
who
people.
he is.
Kansas City
Literally-
Chiefs. Kansas City Chiefs won the Super Bowl, right?
Yeah. And
Recently.
this conversation proves that nobody knows who anyone is because
I thought he's a
we're all
footballer.
having a conversation about.
The problem with them is their squads are like 50 man deep.
Yeah, it's a
And they all wear
shambles
helmets, man. You can't tell who anyone is. It's ridiculous.
Terrible.
I went.
Like, the only one you know is the quarterback.
Imagine they'd be a superpower for football, man. They win every World Cup.
Patrick Mahomes. And then you got
no.
Mr. Swift as well. Taylor Swift's hobby.
Yeah, his name's called
Travis Kalanick.
no.
It's Travis Kalanick.
No, it's Travis Kelsey.
Kelsey. Who's
He's got a
Travis
brother
Kalanick?
as well who played
Travis
Kelsey
Kalanick.
Grammer.
Kelsey Grammer.
Kelsey Grammer. He's an actor.
Yeah,
No,
right.
he's an American footballer.
There's another one called Kelsey Grammer. He's a famous actor.
Oh, mate, you're so clueless.
Famous Hollywood actor.
No, there's
Kelsey
no.
Grammer.
Not
mate,
Hollywood
we're
actor.
talking about American football.
Yeah.
Kelsey Grammer is obviously the quarterback for the Cincinnati Braves.
Braves.
Isn't that the team
You could
from,
just pick
from
any animal.
Simpsons?
Bears. You can have crocodiles. Anything.
Cincinnati Crocodile.
Braves.
Cincinnati Crocs. A good team.
Cincinnati Crocs.
My favourite team.
Yeah. Who do you support in American football?
I'm a massive New England fan.
New England Patriots.
Yeah. Brady and all
Isn't
that.
it Revolution?
New England
No,
Revolution.
that's the football side.
Oh.
Well, soccer side if you.
I'm a big fan of
Soccer.
soccer.
Can you
I
do an
love
American accent?
No,
Let's hear it.
no. I
Let's
can barely
let
do an
me
English
let
one.
me tell you if you can. Go. Say. You've got to speak for the next 30 seconds in American.
Not for it. I'm not doing it.
Like
For it.
Okay,
5
20,
seconds.
20.
5 seconds. 5 seconds. A long
Howdy,
time.
partner. Go on, you go. You do one.
I'm not going to
Do
beat
a
that.
New York. Do New York.
You could have tried to at least do Woody from Toy Story when you're saying that. Like you went
I don't watch Toy Story, man. I'm a fully grown adult these days. I pay taxes and
these
stuff.
days.
These days. I'm a fully grown out these days.
Yeah, I don't watch Toy Story. What are you, a baby?
Nah.
What do I wear a nappy around London? What am I, a baby?
How's that not our ball? What's happened here?
Toy Story. Fucking hell, man.
Toy Story's class, by the way.
Have you watched Toy Story this year?
Oh, no.
Okay, I was worried about you then.
No. But I remember watching it. I watched it as a kid.
Yeah, but
Toy Story was
who
out when I was a
remembers
kid.
that? Who remembers what the
Do you
accent
know?
of Toy
Do you
Story?
know? There's
Order
been a
star.
huge shift in my sort of approach to this. When we had a conversation about Harry Potter fairly recently, I was correct, and I was completely
Absolute
correct.
turncoat. you are.
What's happened? What's happened recently?
No, don't say it.
Not only with Harry Potter, but do you know what else? I know every word to.
Harry
I'm not even
Styles.
joking. I know every single word to the Matilda musical. Like every single word of every single
Oh,
song.
Matilda's good though.
I mean,
Roald
Matilda was
Dahl
a
and all
story, Roald Dahl, but I know the Tim Minchin.
And the film.
What is that? Is that a DVD thing? Like you've had it on the TV, on the Netflix? Yeah.
Well, the Netflix, by the way.
Oh, look how much faster Anthony is to cook a.
And he's
to
the
who?
slowest man on the pitch.
Anthony's Ronaldinho.
Who is
He's
it? Who's he done it to? Against-
Oh my God!
He's done him up!
He did do well there.
God bless him.
Mate, he needs somebody. Somebody needs to be gambling to the far post. That wasn't his fault.
Haaland came the other way.
No one thought it was gonna happen.
Somebody needs to gamble at the far post, whether it's Bruno Fernandes or Haaland or somebody. You have to gamble to the far post when a player is on the wing like that.
NFL guy is a Welsh rugby
Dallo.
player who just started NFL.
Oh, I know that story. I know that story.
Oh.
The reason I know
You
that...
just seen the fella, right?
No, but I didn't know that. I didn't know who it was, but I do know the story. The reason I know it is because this bloke, do you know a bloke called Wade, who is American,
Wade
talks about boxing, talks
Pleb
about
or something like
influence
that.
of
Wade
boxing.
Pleb.
He
Pleb.
recently said that
Wade Pleb.
American football, yeah.
Is that a name?
That's his name, Wade Flem.
Oh,
He-
that's it.
he-
Pleb.
Not
What is
pleb.
it?
Sorry.
Flem.
He's not winning in life. If it's phlegm or
He is
pleb,
winning
he's not
in
winning
life.
in
He is
life.
winning in
He
life.
is at the moment.
He is winning a lot.
So it's phlegm or pleb.
Flem.
Fleming
Mate, it's like having a conversation with a 6-year-old. Are you laughing at Flem?
Wade Phlegm. Who the fuck?
Mate, I was,
gonna-
I
he's gonna
didn't even
chin you
realise
after
what was going on there. That's how away from. I was actually
Flem.
telling you the story. but
No, I'm listening. I'm listening.
No, I actually find it funnier that you're really moved at his surname. So no, he was on. He is winning, right? He's doing a lot. He's become like very very significant in the influencer boxing thing. I know him. I know who he is, kind of through Addy, right? He put out this tweet where he was like,
I've had enough. He's won the ball.
I don't think he
He's
did.
won the ball. He's given a free kick.
He put out this tweet where he was aggressively saying that football, soccer as we know it, is average and a very easy sport to play compared to American football, which is like impossible to play and very skilled. And everybody had a bit of a meltdown.
Wow.
Johnny Evans injured going off again, which isn't
he
good
just
for
came on,
United.
didn't he?
Yeah, he's injured. Willie Kambala's come on and Hoyland's gone off for Rashford. So United having another injury to a centre-back's not a good look, to be honest.
Let's get the knee centre-backs going, lads.
That's Lindelof, Martinez.
Got Balotelli coming on
and
next.
someone else
Nice legend.
injured as well.
And
Bad news.
Jean-Pierre Todibo,
Todibo.
Go on.
the excellent player. Excellent. But anyway,
Will
the, what I think proved the point that our football is harder to play is a fella who wasn't very good at our football has now gone to and signed for the Kansas City.
When Dwayne Chambers.
Dwayne Chambers, I remember the
When
sprinter.
he played rugby league.
Did he really?
Rugby league.
He got banned, didn't he?
Dwayne Chambers.
Dwayne Chambers got banned.
Sure, he played
Pocket
rugby
space.
league. It was a big thing for him.
He's from South London. I think he got banned. What the fuck are you doing?
Oh my god! I'm telling you, it's making me worse at football. This
By the
thing.
way, Dwayne The Rock Johnson's bringing the attitude era back. But Dwayne Chambers played for like Hull KR or something like that.
Did he? But basically, someone who didn't make it at football is now playing for
There's
the best
no
team in
way
America.
that sport's harder.
No, of course not.
There's no
oh,
way.
God, Anthony's on his bike again.
Go on.
Outside of the boot.
ball
What a
round.
pass!
We
All
made
doing a
you
celebration.
look like Barcelona in the first half, and you've made Anthony look like Ronaldinho.
It's Ronaldinho out here. Look, he's loving
It was
life.
an amazing pass from
It
Anthony.
was great. On the outside of the boot as well.
Mate, we're so done, aren't we? We are so finished. It's so bad.
2-0 up at home.
2-0 up at home. We like,
And you were looking good as well. It's not like, you know, two good goals.
mate, you know,
Well, one was a pen.
we played Leicester.
Yeah, but it was like good pressure.
We
wasn't
played
it?
Leicester, and we were playing a team in the Championship. We were 2-0 up. They had a man sent off, and it looked like we were going to lose. Fairly recently, who did we drop points to at home?
Burnley.
No,
Burnley.
there's someone other than that. They had their manager sent off, and you're like, who was that?
No, Burnley had their manager sent off, didn't they? Company.
Yeah, and they had a player sent off.
Yeah, you might think of Burnley.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Mate, it's just a total.
Oh no, I remember Dwayne Chambers. Sorry to bring it back to this.
Mate, I'm a bit busy here now. Jane Chambers chat. Who? That's easy for you.
What a ball! Look at this.
That is a
He's
fantastic.
Kaka.
Oh, mate, that's a really
Got
brave
prime
header from
Kaka
me.
at Stamford
I
Bridge.
don't know. I thought he
Don't
did his
call
best
my
to
name.
not-
Don't
Keeper
call
doing
my
there as well.
name.
Is he right to come
No.
get the ball?
Alejandro.
I think if he comes to get the ball, he has to get the ball.
He's
Poch
run.
in raw?
Dazazzi's running.
Poch in raw. Poch out. Poch should have never been given the job. Pochettino's one of the worst things to have ever happened to Chelsea Football Club. It's a disgrace that he's in the job.
I'm not laughing at you, but I'm not laughing at. I'm not trying to.
Look at him, fat bastard.
Jesus. He's the hair dye's not working. The hair dye's not working when you lose him 3-2. You know?
There's Rory's invite to Chelsea TV down at Swanee.
I was never getting that invite.
You've still got 30 minutes. You've had chances.
I don't want 30 minutes. What time is it?
You can get back in the game.
Rory wants to go.
What time is
No,
it?
20 minutes.
I don't
22
want
minutes.
22. I don't want 22.
Why?
Because we're crap.
You can get back in the game.
And nothing will change. And nothing will change until something massively changes at the club. Including the strategy. You know, these ownership. Do you think that an ownership would look at these results and just go, right, we've tried this. We've tried this ridiculous strategy of only signing kids or whatever, and it doesn't work. We're now going to have to try something else. Or do you think that they're just going to be so
Double down.
committed to that? Yeah.
Yeah, I think they doubled down.
But you got to double down with the right manager.
No, this is beyond that.
No. But that's what I'm saying. I'm a big fan of Poch, but is he
Mate,
the right man for Chelsea?
At what point do you not become a big? At what point do you say he's not? now?
Mate.
I know you were saying it
The
before.
Poch I was a fan of. I haven't seen him in a long time.
Yeah, but at some point your appraisal therefore changes.
But I also judge managers at Chelsea the same way I do at Man United.
Yeah, but he didn't do
Where
well
I
at Paris
kind of-
Saint-Germain.
Where I kind of go, oh, the club's a bit stinky, man.
But he didn't do well at Paris Saint-Germain.
Oh.
Like, he hasn't done well anyway. I mean, this Tottenham thing was now practically a decade ago.
Oh, Wan-Bissaka just sent
8
your old
years
boy
ago,
to
yeah.
the shop,
And
bro.
I would
8 years
contest
ago.
how good it was anyway.
It was good, but relative to Spurs as well, which is all, you know.
Which is
different narrative.
irrelevant to who Chelsea want to be.
Well, yeah.
There's still goals in this
Do-
for Chelsea.
What is ridiculous though? How on earth didn't we make it count? You know when we were 2-0 up at home, and Dizazzi had that header, for example. You've got to score again, haven't you?
We're laughing at it. Conor Gallagher has all the space in the world. He lumps a ball for a throw in. I mean, we have a laugh on the stream. Yeah, a bit of banter and all. You got a guy. He's meant to be an England international. He kicks the ball straight out, loses possession. Basics.
Yeah,
Rubbish.
I agree.
Rubbish.
I mean,
He's starting for England. Get the.
I would say
man.
though that's like one example of like Conor Gallagher scored today as well.
Yeah, but it's an
And
example
hit
where
the
Chelsea
post.
are attacking and he has no out ball and he kicks out for a throw in under with no
Well, a bit
pressure.
of quality there from Anthony. I can't say you don't see that often, do you?
Good little header as well. That was
Yeah. The trouble is the keeper's made his mind up for him.
yeah.
Like we have no game.
He's very
management.
brave, though.
Do you know our two centre halves are so crap? Like Badiashile and Dizazzi, it's appalling.
He was good last
You've got
season,
for-
Ballashir, for a bit. You know, he was up
Yeah,
there.
he was. I mean, best of a bad bunch. I think, at one point. But you've got Thiago Silva still at the club.
Can I cheer you
no.
up, Raw?
Go on.
Callum Davison with the super chat. Chelsea are officially below Bournemouth in April.
That's
And-
crazy.
That noise from behind, you can chin them if you want for that.
Yeah, Stanley Tucci's gonna get a 1-1-2 combo.
Bournemouth.
Yeah.
What did we do in our pre-season predictions for Bournemouth? Relegation. I
Yeah.
certainly did.
Yeah, I did.
I hope they get relegated.
Good news is you got a game in hand on them, though.
Thing is, it doesn't matter, does it?
You're the biggest wind-up going, Adam. When
No,
you want it to, when you want to be.
No, but it doesn't matter. Like I don't see any difference between finishing ninth.
No, there is.
There's no difference between
none.
finishing ninth
No.
and 16th.
You
Like,
almost
I
want it to
honestly
be
don't-
worse now, so it
If
makes
you
more
win
of
your
an
game in
impact.
hand,
Makes
you
more
go
of a
ninth.
statement.
Yeah.
You know what will happen? I mean, I really hope this does happen, and it probably won't happen. But do you know what would be? Do you know what will paper over a lot of cracks? We get to the FA Cup final.
I hope you do, because then we'll win it.
Yeah, I think you will.
At Wembley, mate.
No, we won't
Man
beat
City.
you. We won't beat you. But
I think Coventry got more of a chance against United.
He's
with all
like,
respect.
Coventry
like jamming their way through a 0-0, getting
Yeah.
penalties. I think
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
on a-
that of course.
You know, for people at home, when he says we won't win it, that's what he means. They're not going to go there and beat City,
yeah,
No, they, yeah,
but they
be
could
0-0.
But we
just
could.
somehow get there.
Yeah.
Which would be very Poch in his first season when it looks like the Wolves are at his door He gets a win, which makes you go, "Ooh,
We've got to remember, we've already been to Wembley this year.
yeah."
You know,
We
we've
did well
already,
in the League Cup, relatively speaking.
I thought we did really badly. I thought Pochettino in that game, mate.
Middlesbrough.
I'm going to be totally honest, right? In that final, I know not everybody in our space would admit this, but I will. Liverpool. I'm watching the game. I work in football. I'm very fortunate to work in football. Liverpool brought on players I'd never heard of. I literally never heard of them. Right, hands in the air. I did not know.
Jaden Downs and all
I'd
that.
never heard of them.
Yeah.
And they beat us. Like they're bringing on players I've never heard of.
Yeah.
And they're beating us.
Very stretched.
I think that is when you think of Pochettino's worst moments, I think that has to be there.
He's got the Champions League final loss. He's got the League Cup final
Referee's
loss.
having a mare. Yeah.
No, he's a loser.
Your League Cup final
He's
loss.
a loser. When I say he's a loser, people think of it in like the emotional sense of the word, like a playground cuss. I don't mean it like that. I mean like the very definition of the term.
He gave the
He
lead
loses.
to
Remember when I said that
Lille?
about Harry Kane?
Yeah.
I said, I don't know. Somebody just, is he a loser? And I meant it like
I
that.
don't
I
think
didn't mean it in.
Kane's
He's obviously a
loser. Kane's
world-class striker.
Kane's
but
the biggest bottler
is he a
of all
loser?
footballers currently playing. He's the biggest bottle
I don't
player.
think he's
It's mad
ever,
to say it about him
I
as
don't
well.
agree with
He
that.
is,
I don't think he's ever.
I've not seen him play in a final. Have you seen him make his way known in a final? I've not seen
Rory,
him
here's
play.
How many finals?
Let's let this
realistically has he
attack
played?
play out. Then I got a good either or.
Euros final?
No, I mean there's been certain occasions where
Cole
he hasn't
Palmer!
played well.
He stings the fingertips of Andre Onana from a tight angle. Rory, Gabriel asks, FA Cup in May or Mourinho in the summer?
Both.
Both. If you have to have
But
one.
the thing is, what I would
That'd
like.
be like Man United in 2016.
Oh, yeah.
We got
yeah.
the
No,
FA
what I'd
Cup.
like is Judas.
Someone had a Mason Mount shirt with Judas written on it.
Is he going to play?
Hopefully, yeah, we should bring him on. Scored the other day.
Yeah, he did, didn't he?
Yeah, clutching the Man United badge, didn't he?
Did he? I didn't see
cheeky,
the
that.
celebrations.
Celebrate like that with a badge.
Cheeky.
That's crazy.
Oh, we're bringing McTominay on and not Mason Mount.
Thing
He's
is,
been your best player
it
this
would be. It won't be nice for Mason Mount, particularly as we're losing. I don't know if. Also, did you see what Eric Ten Hag said about him today?
Yeah.
Eric
He
Ten
basically
Hag.
contradicted what
Eric Ten Hag sold him
Mason
out.
Mount
I don't know if
said.
you've seen it. I put the screenshots
saw
on my
that.
Twitter.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Eric. So the whole strategy from Mount and his PR camp has been he didn't want to leave. Eric Ten Hag came out and went, no, he wanted to leave.
But to be fair to Eric Ten Hag, like the stuff that came out about Mount didn't come directly from Mount.
No,
They were leaked out. So it's
Yeah.
like
no, but Mount
he's getting asked about rumours. But
Mount's
I
stance-
assume they came from Mason Mount's team
Mount's
because it did
stance
feel
on
like
it
that.
has been, I always wanted to stay at Chelsea.
Yeah.
That's been his stance. Eric Ten Hag has come out and gone, no, Chelsea wanted to keep him. He wasn't forced out.
It's a little bit like the David Beckham thing, though, isn't it? David Beckham's whole thing was, I wanted to stay at Man United, and kind of got, but there are some things where you could have stayed, bro. Like you could have stayed.
Yeah, yeah.
And I think that's the case for a lot of them. But then it's like sometimes they want to feel.
But
But Mason Mount did a lot for your club.
What I think is
So
different,
then, if you're going to new players, going, oh yeah, here's this and here's
but
that,
when
and here's this,
Beckham
and here's
moved-
someone that won the Champions League for you.
but when Beckham moved, firstly, I think it's important to acknowledge that he went to Real Madrid, which the allure of Real Madrid is always going to be like
No,
captivating.
I was just bringing.
No,
up
I think
Sorry.
Beckham's an interesting comparison, right? But the reason why it's more acceptable is, firstly, Beckham went having won everything that there is to win for Manchester United. He went when his Manchester United legacy was totally secured. He also went to Real Madrid, which isn't a rival of Manchester United, and it's Real Madrid, one of the most alluring football institutions in the world. Mason Mount has gone to a Chelsea rival to play against Chelsea, to a team that at
Yeah, he
the
hasn't
time at
got
least
to.
weren't even better than
We're not winning the league.
weren't even
obviously.
better than us, yeah. You phoning someone up.
Huh?
You phoned someone up. There was literally, I heard that. He's literally on the phone.
Wild.
He's
That
Did
is
you hear that?
wild.
That's not
He's-
true.
No, I
Wild,
heard it.
yo.
It went.
That's not
It
true.
was, that
Wild.
went to voicemail.
Yeah, you got.
I wasn't phoning
Who
anyone
on
up.
earth were you phoning?
Hold on.
Get your phone
No.
out.
You're
Who
getting
do
your
you-
phone
I ran
calls
out
are
of
getting
battery.
rejected
Bro,
while you're on a
Who
stream.
are you phoning
Wild.
while we're live on stream?
It's wild.
Anyone.
Who are you phoning?
Are you
no,
grassing on us? Are you
No,
like trying to make
grassing,
people
no.
listen to us?
I heard. You're trying to make people hear us.
No.
What's going on
Who are you
there?
phoning?
There's nothing.
Mate, I heard it go to
My phone
voicemail.
beeps.
Show
I've had to
Rory
put
your
it on
voice log.
vibration.
I heard it go to voicemail.
Show Rory your voice log.
Yeah, I heard
Voice
it.
log?
Yeah,
Voice
voice
log.
log. I need to see voice log. You're phoning people.
He
up.
acted like he didn't know what
What?
was.
I've got to be on
What's a
Do Not
voice log?
Disturb. I've got to be on Do Not Disturb. I just
Why,
put it on Do Not
why are
Disturb.
you phoning people during a stream?
Caller, go on.
Oh, wow. United are on attack. Wow.
Why are you phoning
Oh,
people
what a
up?
shocking ball that is. Could
You
be
need a bit
4-2
more
if
of
you're
it.
not careful.
Careful. So who were you phoning?
I
You're
wasn't
not
phoning
pecking
no
at Bird's
one.
head
Mate,
again, are you?
you picking up girls?
No.
Did someone phone you back from Milton Keynes?
Oh.
Handball.
I was about to say the same. You know,
Open
it
it.
looked like a handball.
They could still knit this 3-3.
Go
I
on,
can't believe
Cubby,
it. You're
son.
making fun.
Get on the weights.
I predicted
Connor.
3-3, didn't I? I did predict it. Go on, please. Bang this now. Bang this now.
Fowler. That's a foul on Cubby Maynard there, by the way. Go on, Big Willie.
Oh. Is he good? Is he good talent?
Yes, son.
What happened there?
Yes, son. Big Willie told your fans to calm down. And then just laughed at him.
Is he a big talent
You know, that's
at Man United?
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
He's not
Look at
been,
the
he's not
Judas-
as
look at the
highly
Judas.
thought of as Cubby Maynard.
Right.
But he's done well whenever he's been called upon. Bit like Amari Forson.
Oh,
Probably a little bit early for
big
him.
header. Who's this?
He's good, him.
Alfie
Is that that
Gilchrist.
Gilchrist geezer? Every time I've
He
seen
plays
him.
like a fan.
Yeah, that's why you like him.
Plays like a
He's
fan.
there, Scott McTominay,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Just
Running
goes
around.
like flying into mad tackles and that. Like so, there was a moment I think he came on in the car. I forget who we were playing. Maybe Luton.
Can you read Colin Robinson's chat there? 2-0 up, 3-2 down.
Nope. No, I can't. No, I cannot.
I can't. Let's have a look. 2-0 up, and then it goes 3-2 down. Astrid Wet is a clown.
Who?
I don't know. I'm just reading the comment from Carlito Robinson. Colin
Carlito's way.
Colin Robinson.
Carlito
mate,
Robinson.
mate.
It's a Carlito.
Mate.
No, you did say Carlito.
Yeah, that's what I thought it said.
Oh, Waitston. Anthony, Oh, fuck off, ref, man. I'm fed
That
up
was a
of
foul,
you. Yeah, but there's been
He's been
other
giving
ones.
you
Oh, my
fouls all
God.
game, man. Can't even moan.
Yeah,
You're
that's-
3-2 up in the mid-off.
Look, Colin Robinson knows who you were phoning.
It's the mid-off.
Colin Robinson knows who you were phoning. There you look.
It's like having an audience. I feel like
Mate, Colin knows what
Evans.
you're up to,
So
doesn't
you were phoning.
I feel like Lee Evans
you're
out here.
Phoning, you
I
phone
made a
people
joke,
through
lads.
Instagram,
Get
don't
this.
you?
You'll be used to this, right? One day. I made a joke and the whole room was laughing. Yeah, I feel like Lee Evans.
You didn't
I
make-
think
you
they're
didn't
laughing
make
at
the
you,
joke.
bro.
No,
You
they're
didn't make
laughing
the
with
joke.
me.
They're laughing at the comment
They're
because
laughing-
you've
they're
just...
Yeah, they're also
because
laughing at
your
that
call
guy.
got rejected.
I'm Lee Evans. Don't have a go at me. He's from Bristol, by the way.
Your
So
call-
I'm
your-
Lee Evans.
Your call
Yeah,
got
because you
rejected.
sweat like him.
No,
You're
I
not
don't.
funny like him.
What do you mean? Where do I sweat? Where's the sweat?
I'm saying the comparisons end there.
Well, where's the sweat? I'm asking for a zoom in on the sweat. Where's the sweat? You seem sweaty when you're getting
By the
smashed
way-
by Chelsea earlier in the game.
All right, you want to talk about getting smashed? Remember the other day when we dropped a few goals and then you faked injury?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you got weird about
remember-
that.
You did fake
I actually
injury.
done
You
my.
did fake
I did
injury.
my knee.
You said you'd done your ACL.
Oh, yeah.
You know me. I'm not very good at football, but
So you are very good. You are good at
I'm not
football.
good at
You're
football.
You're a good footballer.
Would I go in goal? Would I?
But you're a
banter
decent.
aside-
You're not a bad footballer. I never said that.
All right, but all banter aside, am I the kind of guy that wouldn't want to play 90 minutes of a five-a-side? I'd play every minute if I could. I couldn't run.
No, you went in goal.
Rory, am I bad at? Am I bad like that?
But the
I don't
point
want
where
to
you got
downfield.
injured was when
You
the
got-
I did my
score
knee. On
changed
my
to
life, I can
us
still
going
feel it now.
behind.
Yeah.
I can still feel it now.
No, but the thing is,
My knee, I'm sorry, stretching my leg out.
It might have been coincidental, but your ACL injury seemed to happen just as we were like
I
losing.
brought the wrong shoes, but I brought the wrong shoes.
No, but
honestly,
it's
I'm
just
not a good footballer.
So
but
was it coincidental that
let's
your
say-
ACL went
let's say us
just as
five
they
now.
scored their winner?
Let's say us five now playing. if us five now playing Para League, I'll play every minute outfield.
but-
I'll play every minute.
but-
I'm that kind of guy.
Just tell me
Honestly.
tell me, was it purely coincidental that your ACL injury happened at the precise moment that they took the lead in the game?
Yeah, because I couldn't run back. I couldn't run back.
Oh,
I
man.
felt my ACL go, so it's stretched. I'm worried about it.
You told me you've done your ACL.
Yeah, he went, yeah. ACL's gone. Booth, you're still walking. It's like ACL.
It doesn't have to be a tear. It can be a stretch. You obviously never did GCSE PE.
GCSE.
Still feeling it
That
now.
was brilliant.
I feel like
Adam.
Owen Hargreaves
You
trying
told
to
me
get
it
down
was
the
your
stairs.
ACL. You told me. Yeah. He went. You got weird about that. You told me it was your ACL.
Yeah, not that I tore my. I didn't say I tore my ACL. Yeah. I said you can stretch your
That
ACL.
was so good.
But you can.
That was so good, 'cause you went, look, he's still going.
You don't know anything about. You don't know anything about injuries. You can get different.
It's like me earlier when
strains
United
and
were
tears.
two-0
Go on
down.
here, look. He's
You can-
Yeah,
you
it's
can
like
do
me when
it.
United
You can do
were
a tier
2-0
one
down.
hamstring.
Look,
You do
look,
a
Five
five
when United were 2-0 down.
I've done a tier one ACL in my life. On my life.
Because initially you went on the attack. You went to him. You got weird about that. Yeah. And he went, yeah, you told me you'd done your ACL. Look.
Honestly.
Yeah, they're calling you Saka. You know, how
going-
Saka
I
limps up every
I
day.
nutmeg Tom Garrett and he shot himself.
Colin's up
I
to you.
nutmeg Tom Garrett.
Colin's on you again. You stretched your ACL.
Yeah, but I overstretched it and it's now swollen. No, it is. My knee's fucked.
You swollen. ACL.
My knee's fucked.
We've got a big game end of next month.
I can't run. On my life.
No, but you're not.
You know me. I never go in goal.
You don't
know me.
No, you're terrible. Actually,
Yeah,
you
but
avoid.
you
Go
know
on, son.
me.
You avoid.
Aaron.
You avoid your responsibilities.
I would never go in goal. if I
You're a
didn't have to.
shirker. I hate it in goal. I'm so bad in goal. You're wicked in goal.
I love being
Yeah.
in goal.
I hate it.
It's one of my
Mate,
favourite
you kept us in
positions.
that game.
That's your best
You
position.
kept us in that
I
game.
love it, man. You know, when I played, if I played Saturdays, I'd play Sunday. in
Buvey
goal.
shagging too much.
Why read that out?
That's what it says.
Where's the Astrid Wet comment?
Listen, before our game in May, you have to have abstinence for a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
I won't change anything. I'm still terrible. I'm still fucking shit. Might as well enjoy my life, lads.
You'd just be shit with an erection.
Although you're going to go and get that sorted out tonight, right? Is that who you were phoning?
That's who he was phoning, yeah.
You know, I've got a career to think about, and you're talking about my knob on a stream.
No,
I've got LinkedIn.
no, but you are a permanent shagger.
No, I'm not. No,
You are. No, you are.
If the Sun still did it, don't
You'd
buy
be
it, by the way.
shagger of the
Don't
year.
buy the Sun. But if
You-
it
you'd be
did,
shagger of the
you'd be
year.
shagger of the year.
Son.
You'd be Russell Brand.
You'd be shagger of the year.
Oh, come on, have a day off.
And you'd be with
I'm
the birds
dedicated
off
to
page
football.
3.
I'm dedicated to football. I'm dedicated to the club.
Mason Mount
Mason
coming
Mount's
on.
coming on. Right, listen up.
He was once
Listen up.
dedicated to a club.
Make it count, Chelsea.
You know what happens? We bring Mount on, they score with Mount on the pitch, the equaliser. That's what's happening.
If that happens,
I
wow.
can't believe they're bringing him on like this. It feels like they're kind of throwing him in the deep end. Like, you don't need to do this to him, do they? This is potentially the moment of the game.
Is he actually getting ready?
He's 100% coming on.
Yeah.
Does anybody? Can somebody in the chat do us a favour, please? We don't have sound. Let me know the truth.
Yeah.
Does it happen?
Or
does
maybe
it go?
as it comes on, can we get this a little bit of sound?
No, we can't risk it.
Cucurella.
Yeah, don't risk it.
That
Don't
was
risk it.
decent.
Giving away a corner there.
So let us know
it was a good ball.
Mate, if we score off this, that geezer shouldn't be giving the big one to the fans when he's just turning it out for a corner for no reason whatsoever.
Glove on, man. It's
actually,
April the 5th.
It's warm as well. Don't need gloves on. It's warm. It's actually warm. Hang on a minute. You've done it again. You play football in gloves all the time.
No,
You
I
tell
don't.
me that you're Nicholas Anelka.
Mate, you've got a memory like a sieve, honestly.
you
I was
literally
wearing
told
gloves
me.
in January.
No,
I
you told
posted
me
that story in
you told me
January.
that you scored a goal in the Power League. And
Yeah,
you
in
guys are going-
January.
Yeah, scored the goal past Arthur TV.
Yeah, that was in January.
I went, Boo, why are you wearing gloves? He went, I'm Nicholas Anelka. Look at this little rat boy.
Go on,
Come on,
Mason Mount.
Mason Mount. Give me a
Once
chance.
a
Any
blue.
chance?
Always a red. Once a
Mason
blue.
Mount.
Always
me,
a
lads,
red.
Scoring in the shed.
George Stone says there's booing. Screaming wanker.
Come on, Mason Mount. Do it for the Reds.
Is it happening?
Heavy boos. Big boos. Arj says getting booed. Very, very loud boos.
Good.
Dogs abuse, says Bobby. That's a good one.
Good.
Dogs abuse is a good one, isn't it?
What a little finish from Gonacho.
Have you ever got dogs abuse?
On this show every week. Mate, you ever seen my YouTube with my Twitter ats? You should see my...
Go on, Mason.
Get him, little...
Is he?
Judas!
Do you think he's upset?
No,
Like,
I don't think he cares. I think he's
No,
just
he
laughing all the
does.
way to the bank.
He
He don't care about Chelsea.
You know what,
He
though?
don't
You
care
know-
about Chelsea.
You know, if he played for, if he was at a different club and went there and got booed, I think he'd be upset. But you know, because it's Man United,
Gets
you have
Man
to
United,
accept it.
yeah.
You have to expect it.
Mm. Yeah, if he cared, he wouldn't have gone there. His dad won't care either. His dad would be loving it.
Oh,
you remember
Jay
his
said
dad?
not loud enough.
Not loud enough, I agree. And I haven't even heard it. But I agree.
See, I've got up. We haven't booed many players on their return. Usually because they left in good circumstances. But I think Tevez was maybe the only real
You
one.
boo Tevez then, yeah?
Yeah, he got it hard. And I remember people burning shirts and stuff of his, like Argentina shirts and that, just getting burnt
Really?
outside the
Wow.
ground. Yeah.
I don't remember that.
He really milked it. as
Oh,
well, didn't he,
yes,
Sam?
Mason.
Found him through the back of him.
Yeah, but Tevez lived
Gilchrist
up to
is
it. He
gonna
was good
stick
in the
one on him.
derbies.
Gilchrist would
Could have
do what
done
the
it.
crowd
They'll
wants.
probably be mates, though. I remember Skirtle did that
You
to
still
Torres.
Oh, United lost the ball.
Cobby made all there.
lucky.
Oh, played
I
stop.
thought that was a good touch, Boo.
You
man.
think?
Yeah, he
I
flicked
thought
it
that
into
ball on the left
Just-
was
it was just
the
good
Oh,
right
defending.
Bruno's found Anthony with a fantastic pass.
Mark Mason Mount, for God's sake. Just Mark Mount.
Please, Mason.
Just
Score.
Mark Mount.
Give it
Give it
Mason
Mason.
Mark Mount.
So shit, innit? Oh, so
Yeah,
bad
Mason
from
Mount goal.
Anthony.
Oh, please.
Just Mark Mount.
Can I do that?
Just mark him.
Mate, no, I'm not going to do that. I'd jinx it.
You're going to put money on it?
I was going to. Mason Mount goal would be
Let's
so
do 50
glorious.
quid, but you give me 10% because I was backing you.
I'm not
Whole
going to put it
stream.
on. It'll jinx
Okay.
it. It's going to happen without it. And then I'll be like, oh, I should have done it. But I don't mind that. Di Maria got it as well.
Oh, imagine Chelsea scored and Mason Mount scores. Oh.
This game still. I got a feeling for a 3-3, man.
Ball.
It's a terrible ball.
Played.
It's a terrible ball. Even if Maguire doesn't make the clearance, it doesn't go anywhere. There's nobody coming in.
I think Willie clears it if he doesn't.
There's two Man United players lining up to clear it.
Here we go. See what's quality now. Quality. Palmer's been quiet second half, hasn't he?
It feels very solo.
Here we go.
Sterling's in.
No,
So
you've got to get your shot off.
Great tackle by Kobe
You've got
Mainoo.
to get your shot off.
What's he waiting for?
Cole Palmer's in the box. Bruno.
Did you just say Chris?
Yeah.
Using my...
He's a Rory line. Sterling should have shot there. What was he waiting for?
We got a super chat, which let this attack just fizzle out and I'll read it out. Rory, I know it's a corner for Chelsea. Rory, I know how you feel about rival managers at Chelsea. Legit question, would you take Arteta at Chelsea or would you still give him the Poch treatment?
No, I mean I don't want Arteta. I do appreciate that Arteta is doing a fantastic job. I do appreciate that Arteta has got the Midas touch. Everything he's doing is turning to gold. But equally, I feel like it's very Arsenal specific. I wouldn't want him at Chelsea, no. That's not me saying that I don't rate him highly, though. I think he's doing incredibly well.
Conor Gallagher's off. Madueke's come on. We have around 1.5 minutes of normal time to play. And then we've got injury time to come. The mid-off is getting close to squeaky bum time.
Short corner from Chelsea.
Squeaky mid-time.
Cucurella.
Come on, get your shot off, Palmer. Just get your shot.
Fucking bad pass, man.
I know it's gone to his wrong foot. You know when you're playing with Cole. You know when you're playing with Cole Palmer as well. You know what foot he plays with. You know at our level. I know you're left-footed. I'll do my best to lay the ball into your left foot. Cole Palmer, he lays it into his right foot. Like it's just so simple.
Why
It's
don't you
so
just whip
basic.
it in the fucking box?
Just lay the ball into the correct foot. Look, Cucurella.
Such a bad pass.
Cucurella plays the ball 2 yards behind him. Plays the ball 2 yards behind him, and a bobbler.
Yeah.
Crisp
Slow.
passing. Crisp passing.
But you know both teams have been guilty of that today.
I don't care about
horrible. Yeah, no, it's true. But both teams are so poor.
Go on.
God.
Oh, here we go.
Go on, Marcus.
Little dink
Oh,
over.
unlucky Bruno.
It's all right. Turn on it. Off we go. Let's go.
I think Bruno
Urgency.
Bruno improving in this game has been good because he started off crap. And he's slowly got better as the game went on,
Cucurella.
which has been good for us. But I personally think if United win this, Anthony's
Donkey.
man of the match, which is mental.
Surely Anthony.
Yeah, that's what I said, yeah.
Oh, I thought you said Bruno.
Right.
No, I think his improvement has helped us a lot.
Like a little
yeah.
bit of
The first
invention.
30 minutes, it was crap.
Right,
Yeah.
come on. A bit of
Here we go.
invention.
Oh!
It's so
Straight at
poor.
him.
Like
You stop! What
It's
is
so
that
poor.
over there getting excited, man?
Like,
Will,
It's just straight down his throat.
have none of that, bro.
That for a goalkeeper of that quality is a pass back.
8 minutes. Oh my god.
Where has 8 minutes come from? They're making it up. Where's 8 minutes come from, really? There's been no injuries. Making it up. 8 minutes.
Guys, make sure you're hitting that subscribe button if you're not subscribed already. We're into 8 minutes of injury time. 20 seconds gone if you want to be synced up with us.
Come on. There's going to be a chance, isn't there? There just has to be a chance.
I've got a little poem for you here from Thomas Hernandez. Buvey, a charmer, bold and sly. In love's game, he's known to fly. With a wink and a smile, he steals the show. Buvey the shagger, wherever he may go.
Oh, for God's sake. Did they pay to read that out?
Super chat,
Yeah.
gotta read it out.
Oh.
No, but you are the shagger wherever you go.
No, I don't. It's not
Buvey,
about that,
he's
lad.
shagging everywhere he goes. Buvey, he's shagging everywhere he goes. Everywhere he goes.
Oh, my LinkedIn's fucked, innit? I'm never going to get a job on LinkedIn now.
No, you will.
You don't need a job.
Mate, there'll be...
Yeah, but one day
there'll
I might-
there'll
you
be
never know the
there'll be
economy, man.
There'll be some desperate housewife that is looking for some loving, and you'll be the answer.
If lads.
Would you ever use your looks to get a job?
Oh, for God's sake. What are you on about?
Would you? Would you ever take a job if you knew that you were there for the eye candy?
Oh, shut up, Royce. What are you on about?
Would you
Oh,
have
Mason
the
Mount!
job?
Can we not just talk about how you're losing 3-2
Mason
to
Mount just
United?
megged
Yeah.
up
Let's talk about the
Gilchrist.
football.
Let's talk about you.
Well, Super 6 is sponsoring the channel, right? Which, to talk about football. You're losing 3-2 to Man United.
They sent you a song. Look, the last comment there from
Free-
Ella. Buvey is sexy.
Can someone let me know in the
Capital
comments?
sexy.
Someone let me know in the comments. What's the score now? It's down for Bridge.
Capital sexy.
3-2 down. Okay.
Why are people talking
3-2
about...
down.
If you think it's all about football so much, why is everybody talking about Buvey the Bangable?
Oh, that should be the
It's
wrestling name.
3-2.
Buvey the Bangable.
Look, you
Buvey
just do
the
that.
song
Just
I
drop
love.
one finger down at that. 3-2. Look at that. 3-2. It's beautiful, lads. Look at that. Knocking it around. Come on, United. Glory, glory, Man United.
How off key is it?
Glory, glory, Man United.
Clip that for me, please. Just in case.
Don't clip that, please. Don't be sad.
Can we keep, just keep the street, keep us not away from the live chat in case there's a goal or something. Don't
Yeah, scroll up or something. There might be a fourth for Man United.
yeah.
But my 3-3 on Super 6 is spot on at
Well,
the
it's not
moment.
spot on, is it?
It is.
What's the
It
score?
could happen.
What's the score?
Well, you might score.
Yeah, but
4 minutes.
Do you understand what spot on means?
At the moment, it could happen.
Right, so it's not spot on at the moment.
What did you
That
say?
is
At the
true,
start of the
yeah.
game, 3-2, yeah.
I said 3-3.
He said it's spot on.
Oh, yeah, you're going to be right. I think Boovy's going to be spot on.
It could be spot on.
I can just see this picture at the end of the game. Mason Mount like this. And Chelsea players celebrate.
I
Yeah.
really,
One ball in
really
the
hope
box.
You're
It
correct.
could happen.
That's not going to happen.
The whole game has been like
I
that.
feel like it's got a Mason Mount through him.
Go on, Mason!
Oh, wow.
Mate, you do not want it with Mason Mount.
Bullied
He
Madueke.
megged up Gilchrist, sent him packing, sent him back to Cobham or wherever he's from.
See, this is the thing. He's a very good... Oh, is that Mason Mount? And
Go on, Mason! Have him up, bro!
Don't book
This is
him
what
for
the
that.
mid-off is all about.
Don't book him for that, you wet wipe. Don't book him. Don't book him.
Doing up your boy Enzo.
Don't book him.
You know you'd rather have Mason in your midfield than Enzo right now.
Enzo just went massively up in my estimation. Massively.
He looks
might get my
confused,
vote
doesn't he?
player of the year.
He looks confused every
What
time
we're
he
saying
touches
about Poch, man.
Oh, Pochettino.
Just looks
He
confused.
needs to get sacked. It's ridiculous that he's still got a job. Like, we're worse now than we were under Potter and Lampard. Do you remember how everybody would talk about Chelsea under Lampard?
Yeah.
Laughable, got to sack him,
Yeah.
joke, he's got... We were better last season. We had more points at this stage last season than we had.
Potter was getting you wins against AC Milan.
But by this stage, he was gone.
Yeah. Yeah, but you can't have that again, I don't think.
I think we can.
What does it say to the young players? There's so many young players
What?
are being moulded. You might not like Pochettino, of course, but he is moulding someone like Cole Palmer, as an example. He's helping coach
No,
him.
but you've...
Not to a high level.
No, but you've picked the one player that has been a success story. He hasn't.
Gusto?
He's not moulding. Yeah, but okay. What sort of moulding has he done to
I'm just saying-
Chuck
Yeah, but if
I
I'm
think
saying...
Cole Palmer's a little bit like Kobe Mainoo as well.
He's just good.
Where I
He's a
don't
good
think-
footballer. Yeah.
Ten Hag can take the credit for playing him,
Yeah.
but I don't know if you can take the
If you're
credit
going to
for
sack
having bullied.
Pochettino, I'll just do it.
Yeah.
I'd do it in the summer. I'll just, because you can't get anyone of top quality now. It uproots.
Also, bro,
Certain
as a Man
things.
United fan watching this, and look, Chelsea could still score and disappoint me massively here. But I'm being glad they haven't got the ball to Cole Palmer in this game,
Yeah, I don't know why that is.
Because every time Cole Palmer gets on the ball or whoever's around, like get people around him, they look like doing something.
What I would say with regard to why sack him now, my answer would be Man City beat us at Wembley as things stand with Pochettino. No doubt about it. If we were to make a bold, decisive, brave decision today and bring in maybe Mourinho, I think that Chelsea could win that game. We potentially win it, put it that way.
better, better
Whereas we don't win it now. We literally do not win it with Pochettino in charge.
Yeah.
On Alfie.
That's an argument.
Kobe Mainoo. Unlucky son. Unlucky son.
Kobe Mainoo just kicked it straight out of play.
The pass that he tried was very good effort, though. The heavens have opened. Jim Ratcliffe's back at Stamford Bridge.
Yeah. He's in his own season ticket.
Yeah.
Is he actually?
He's in his own season
He still
ticket.
kept it going.
He's in his
No, he's not. That's
he's
the
sitting next to
director.
Peter Schmeichel in the director's thing, but he
Yeah, he
he
could've-
clearly
Oh, yeah,
he
yeah.
clearly had the
He
season.
probably had some credits. He could go
Yeah.
to the game at Old Trafford
Yeah.
as well in the way end.
He's given
He's a charlatan, isn't he? It's just going to be another mess.
Go
You
on,
love that
Nonny.
word. You only ever use that word about Jim Ratcliffe.
Yeah, but he is a
Oh,
charlatan.
don't bring it down.
Chelsea.
Oh, ref!
Penalty! Penalty! How have you bottled
I
that?
thought he was Mason Mount for a sec.
Oh.
Hello, that would have been the dream.
Diogo's had a bad game, you know.
Yeah, really bad game.
How's he giving out of nothing?
Really bad game.
Out of nothing.
Did he
Oh,
defo
look at
foul him?
Maguire
there?
looks like he's going to cry.
Look at him.
We've done it twice
Wethead
now.
again.
4 points dropped from winning positions. 4 points dropped.
Madueke
Madueke's
did well,
done really
didn't he?
well.
Killed him, and then you don't bring him down there. Don't bring him down there.
He's
He
just
fell
fallen
over him.
over. He's just fallen over into him. Has to be a penalty.
What's happened there?
He just Dallo has fallen over trying to keep up with Madueke because he can't keep up. But his fall has careered him into Madueke's run. You are right, though. Dalot's been
He's had a
appalling.
bad one today.
Bad.
General this season been good, but he's had a bad one.
game.
He's being played out of position as well, on his left back.
Yeah, but
He's been good at right back, hasn't he?
yeah, that's true.
Bad, mate.
No, but he's left back today.
But bad.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Beyond
What are they
position.
checking?
This will be.
I think they're just confirming.
He's kind of just fallen
Look,
over.
he just falls over into him.
Doesn't
Just
matter.
Bundles into. No, it's a penalty.
Well,
But he just bundles into him.
You can't
Yeah.
not give that as a penalty.
No,
but
no.
you don't know these days.
Hang on. Of
Crazy they've even checked it.
No, no,
Really.
Wait, he's
carried
not
it.
actually touched him, you know.
course he has. Look, you don't think that? Look at that impact there. Look at
Oh,
that.
yeah, the heel.
What are they
But is
checking?
that him hitting him or him hitting? The other one shouldn't have been given anyway. But yeah, this one's more.
There's no.
more.
Yeah, it's a penalty.
It's just you
97th
You can't
minute.
get so
We're
close
in the
to someone
97th
running in the
minute
box.
No.
on a +8. What
You can't
time?
get that close to someone running in the box.
10 seconds
Cole
left.
Palmer scored a last-minute penalty against City, didn't he?
Yeah.
And now he's going to have the opportunity
What
to
was
score a
that score?
last-minute penalty.
2-2.
4-4.
4-4.
4-4. Yeah.
And now he's going to have an opportunity to score a last-minute penalty against Manchester United. He already scored at Old
What are they
Trafford as
checking?
well.
What are they checking?
I don't think they can be checking.
Stupid.
I don't think you. Look, if the penalty wasn't
He's
given,
tripped himself up and then fallen
if the
into
penalty,
the
if penalty wasn't given, you can go. I'm not sure. But when it's been given, you
Just get on
can't
with it.
Get on with the
overturn
game,
it.
you idiots.
You can't overturn it.
Fucking idiots.
I'd love it if they did, but you can't.
No, you can't overturn
It'd
them.
be funny as anything.
If they
That'd be
overturn
hilarious.
it, that's the end of VAR because that's
Tell Diogo to look at VAR like that. He might get it overturned.
Yeah.
Those poppy eyes.
It's a penalty. It's so bad.
Because look, he falls over and pushes into him.
So you can see his body move. Look at these idiots in the room. They didn't need to do that, you know. They just didn't get any screen time this game, so they had to do it to get screen time. Clear penalty.
That's a bad one from Diogo
Yeah.
there.
Made it about them
That
for the
a
last 5
terrible
minutes.
game.
Come on, Andre. Do it like you did against
You're right to watch the
Copenhagen.
penalty, or do you need to make any phone calls?
Huh?
You're right to watch the penalty, or do you need to make any phone
You'll
calls?
Panenka this. Watch this.
Come on, nothing.
Panenka,
daft.
please.
Oh, see that geezer behind the goal? That's Terry Komatsu. He moved from Japan to Chelsea because he loved Chelsea so much. Seriously, he moved because he loves Chelsea from Tokyo. Come on, Cole.
Cold Palmer. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Come on.
Palmer.
Yes!
Oh.
Gets in there.
3-3. What did I say?
The Shagger was right.
I was spot on. You were slagging me off earlier.
Cole
Come on,
Palmer.
Mason Mount. Let's get a last-minute winner now. 4-3. I don't
United
care.
dropped 4 points in the last minutes of last two away games, man.
Fantastic.
Individual mistakes though, because you've been decent this game. Anthony and Bruno.
Yeah, that's superb.
He's so good in those moments.
I mean, he scored a last-minute penalty, didn't he, against Man City, and he's
Yeah.
done it against Manchester United. Bearing in mind he's from Wythenshawe as well. You know
Done it
the
all
pressure.
season. Yeah.
He's such a good
There
player.
is no
isn't
pressure with him.
he? No, there is no.
I
pressure.
never thought he was going to miss.
No, he's such
There's
a
a
good
massive
player.
vote of confidence.
Go on,
from him,
Diogo.
Lee.
Get this back now, son.
They win this.
Ref, that'll do.
He's lost it. He's lost it. One more moment.
Now, this is going to
my
go
God.
on to about 101.
Oh my God.
Give it. Give
Oh my
it.
God.
Give the
Give
ball.
it. Anybody.
Chelsea
oh my
are in.
God. Go Palmer.
Chelsea
Go
are in.
Palmer. No, Jackson. Jackson.
Who was that then?
Ball.
Mason Mount.
Nicholas Jackson. Oh.
It's a corner, you know.
Look at Pochettino. He's about to cry. He's crying.
Corner. It's a corner. It's a
Oh
deflection.
my God. If Nicholas Jackson had played the ball to Cole Palmer, he'd have won the game. How has he not found him with that?
Diogo Dalot then went, I'm going to try and win this game, and just left his...
Here we go.
Ping it.
Oh.
Oh, Mason Mount wants to score, you little Judas bastard! Yes! Mason Mount, you little Judas bastard!
I've never seen anything like it. I've never seen anything like it, man. Oh my God. I've never seen anything like it.
Cole Palmer hat-trick! Oh my God!
Wow.
Cole Palmer hat-trick as Mason Mount spectates.
Deflection as well.
God, talk about an upgrade. We've gone from Mason Mount to Cole Palmer. That is a Nokia to an iPhone, my friend. Unbelievable.
How have United
Cole
thrown this
Palmer.
away?
Mate, that's
I can't
another. You know the
believe it.
conversation we were having about Cole Palmer and how brilliant he is?
Yeah.
I said that we would be 30 points
Who are you
without him.
booking for? You can't
10
book
points
a
left
bench
without
for
him.
celebrating a goal.
This is another 3 points.
You know.
13 points on his own he's worth.
Yeah. Look at this. No one's
That's
pressing
bad
him.
defending.
No one's pressing him.
McTominay.
Oh my God, nobody's
who's
gone.
closest?
Cole Palmer's the...
Why are you pointing, you utter fucking knob?
Who's number? Yeah, but who's number?
McTominay's a pussy, old man.
I can't believe.
Look at this. Why are you leaning into that?
Yeah, but
I mean, what
Mason
can he
Mount
do?
Get your full
didn't press.
body in, bro.
Mason
Why are you
Mount didn't
leaning?
press.
Mate, it's Mason Mount.
Mason Mount didn't press early.
McTominay, man.
When the corner is taken short, the only player that you need to keep an eye on is Mason Mount. The only player worthy of watching from a Chelsea perspective is Cole Palmer, and he has the freedom of Stamford Bridge. Literally not a player near him. Oh my God. God, I got a head rush.
What a crazy
Games,
game.
man.
Yeah!
Oh my
God. That's our best victory of the season. I cannot believe that we have won that game. In those circumstances, Cole Palmer, absolute genius.
Wow.
Absolutely superb. Look, they're playing one step beyond this. It's been a long time since I've seen people bouncing on a plastic seat to madness. God dear, I cannot believe that. Total capitulation from Man United, Ed?
Yeah, we've done it again. We did it against Brentford last week, scored a winner with a minute to go, somehow managed to throw it away. And not only did we concede the equaliser here, but we concede the goal to give you the win. And I think if there was any slight hope of Champions League football, that's gone. I think it was gone anyway, but it's definitely gone now. And these are the kind of results and the performances. Look, I don't think we were bad in the second half. But if you keep dropping points and you keep losing games, which we have done, the manager has to take a look at that. And I think he'll be a little bit worried about himself. We've lost far too many games this season. And for large parts of the first half, we made Chelsea look like a decent team, which they're not. We saw in the second half, any decent side kills them on the counter-attack, and it's 5-3, 6-3 or something. How we've let them back into the game and win it is beyond me. Proper poor showing. From the manager and the players there towards the end.
It's just the genius of Cole Palmer, though, isn't it? It is. Yeah. It really is.
Look,
the
two
genius.
of the goals were penalties, though. Do you know what I mean? Like that third goal takes a massive deflection as well. I think Manchester United can only look at themselves. I don't think anyone's genius beat us today. I think Man United beat us. Interesting though, your boy celebrated with the manager.
He went straight over to Pochettino, Cole Palmer.
Twice.
Cole Palmer.
Yeah, he went straight over to him. So
What do you think of that?
massive vote of confidence.
Well, I mean, for Cole Palmer, Mauricio Pochettino is obviously going to be somebody that he likes, but it's a reciprocal thing. Without Cole Palmer, Mauricio Pochettino sacked. Cole Palmer himself is now responsible for 13 points that Chelsea have won this season. And I'm talking about winners. I'm not talking about assists or anything else. I'm talking about winners. Cole Palmer has scored winners worthy of 13 points in the Premier League. Without those 13 points, Chelsea are below Crystal Palace in the league. So there's Terry Komatsu. That is truly... He's famous. He moved from Tokyo to Chelsea.
You've made him famous.
He moved from Tokyo to Chelsea because he loved the club so much. It's an amazing day at Stamford Bridge. That's our best result of the season. It's certainly not our best performance of the season, although it might be. They haven't been very good performances. It's
most entertaining game you've had this season.
Apart from the game against you, actually.
Yeah,
apart from the game against Man City. But that is an outrageous game, an outrageous result. I mean, and for the first time perhaps in ages, we have demonstrated a resilience and a desperation to win the game. Cole Palmer, off the back of scoring a last-minute equaliser against Man City, off the back of scoring, it ended in defeat, but we went away to Old Trafford and he scored, bearing in mind that he's from a Mancunian family, from Wythenshawe, scores at Old Trafford. Yeah. He has now collected the match ball. He has collected the match ball in a game against Manchester United at Stamford Bridge.
He's so good, isn't he, Ross? He's so. I know it's deflected the final goal, but to have the quality in those moments, to have the coolness not to blast that over. What a player! Yeah. What a player!
He is. I mean, he is undoubtedly Chelsea's best player this season. He is undoubtedly.
He should be playing for a side in 10th. Maybe next season you improve, and then
I agree.
That's fair enough. But at the moment, it's like wow.
Well, also surely clubs who aren't in 10th are going to be looking at Cole Palmer and what he's doing for a club who are in 10th, and they're going to be thinking, is there a world in which we could get hold of Cole Palmer?
80 mil, 90 mil,
like there has to be. And when you think about the situation that Chelsea are in financially, nothing screams desperation like trying to sell our club captain at the time, Conor Gallagher, to Tottenham, our biggest rival.
Yeah.
So there are clear concerns, clear fears that Chelsea have regarding FFP breaches. I'm worried about Cole Palmer, but for now he's a Chelsea player, and he is exceptional. He's one of the best players I've seen in a Chelsea shirt for absolutely ages. He doesn't have a flaw in his game. The only thing that, if we try and explore it, like on the ball, when Chelsea are in possession, he is just majestic. He's phenomenal at everything. Okay, probably doesn't press and tackle the way that he could. But so what when you're that good at football? So what when you're that good at football?
Does it give you a boost for the FA Cup semi-final? Like resilience to get back in a game?
Their performance wasn't good though.
No, yeah.
United
You don't have to be in a
gave
cup,
them
in a cup semi-final. You don't have
United
to.
I think
gave them
just
that.
to do Adam
Yeah.
a favour here.
United gave
That
them-
sounds bitter from you, but I don't think. I think you're
No, no,
correct.
you're right.
I do think. I do think
No,
you're
you are
correct.
right, you are
Look,
right.
We didn't play well.
Of course, they have
Yeah.
a chance in a semi-final against anyone, but I don't think that makes them go, "Oh, bit of confidence there, lads," because we just battered United.
No.
They didn't. They had a 2-goal lead.
Mm.
2 of their goals came from penalties, soft penalties, arguably, and then another one was a massive deflection. Look,
Yeah.
all due respect, Palmer's a fantastic player. I think he's shown that this season, but I mean, I don't think it's one of them turning points.
Are you
guys. I
frustrated
think
Mason
United
Mount
had-
didn't press that quick enough?
I don't think it was Mason Mount's fault today. I think it was just the whole team. I think even if you look at the game management, taking Rasmus Haaland off after 65 minutes.
Bringing on.
I know his
bringing
fitness-
on Mason Mount is where it all went
I
wrong,
know his
mate.
fitness isn't quite up to scratch in terms of Haaland, but we took Haaland off when we had chances there where you think Haaland probably gets on the end of a few of those towards the back end of the game.
Yeah.
We kept Anthony on. Look, Anthony had a good game today, but that arguably would have been a sub for me, man.
No, I
I
can't.
don't know. I just think we threw that away. We've thrown away so.
Also,
like
we-
last week, we go 1-0 up with 2 minutes to go, and we somehow managed to draw.
Also, Addicts. I mean, in terms of a threat from
this Chelsea
Chelsea,
team are awful.
in terms of a threat from Chelsea, it's basically Cole Palmer, isn't it?
Mm.
And then in the last 30 to 60 seconds of the game, Chelsea get a corner. Cole Palmer standing on the edge of the box, totally unmarked. Like, I don't know if that's tactical or just players' own intelligence. Surely you can't look as much as it should be tactical. You know, if it isn't, if the manager hasn't suggested this, it's such an obvious thing for a central midfielder to get out to Cole Palmer. Like, look, I haven't done my UEFA badges. I know very little, but surely Mark Cole
I think
Palmer.
it's a lack of respect.
Mark Cole Palmer.
I think a lack of respect. As soon as we conceded, I think we thought these lot are crap. Let's just go and get the winner. And you saw that, like you had a counter attack where you were
Yeah, we
basically
should have
in
scored.
4
We should have
against
scored
1.
when Nicholas Jackson played
I
it.
think genuinely think we thought we'll turn up today and batter these lot. And at times in the second half, it looked like going that way, but we're not good enough to play and think like that.
Oh, there we go. Anyway, what a phenomenal game of football that has been. What an incredible result it is for Chelsea. Doesn't really change much in the league. It ends any faltering hopes that Manchester United may have had of qualifying for the Champions League. What it does do, and I was saying this at the beginning of the stream, I'm desperate for Chelsea to qualify for Europe on any definition.
Game in hand on Brighton now.
On any
who are in
definition
Europe,
of
you know?
qualify for Europe.
If you win your game in hand above Brighton.
Yeah, I would dream of getting into Europe, and I know that sounds fairly defeatist to some people. Some Chelsea fans won't even like me saying that, but I just hope we play in European football next year. And I think the club need to be there, you know, in terms of like FFP. God, he's gone viral, the kid.
I really think, being 1-0 up against Brentford and then losing that and then losing this today, that could be Ten Hag, you know.
I mean, it
before
will
the
be,
end of the season.
I think it
Not
will-
before the end, but this week could have made their mind up.
Yeah.
If you're sitting back watching and you go, ooh, beat Liverpool,
I
be
think
doing something
it will
there.
Be, it will be.
and then
Ten
you,
Hag.
bruv,
Nothing ever
we
sticks.
just dropped 5 points.
Just beating Liverpool is a great point. You've just
dropped
beat
5
nothing
points
ever
from
sticks
winning
with
position.
Ten Hag.
But the same thing happens.
It's an
with
amazing
Chelsea.
result against Liverpool.
But the
Just
same
nothing
thing
ever-
happens. The same
five
thing happens
points.
with Chelsea all the time, Booth. We get a great draw against you, what I felt was a great draw, and
Yeah, it was a good-
and then it all goes to pot.
Yeah.
We
just
got a
dropped
good result
5
against
points.
Arsenal. You know, when we were 2-0 up, we should have won the game. It all goes to pot.
Yeah.
We have
Yeah.
constantly flattered to deceive, and now Manchester United have done the same. Manchester United, if they were the side that they used to be, would have used the result that they got against Liverpool as a springboard. Instead of that, they've taken 1 point from the 2 games after that.
Yeah, but
from 6.
like we were winning both
They've winning-
games with 90-odd minutes on the clock.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Winning
winning
both-
positions
both
in 2
games.
games.
Winning both
And also, you
games.
beat Brentford, you probably win today. You know, there's
You
that
should be-
little
yeah, of course.
knock
Chelsea's
on.
a debate, but you should be beating Brentford.
Especially when they get a
hell.
last minute winner.
Yeah,
Manchester
you
United
1-0
scored
up
a
with
last
2
minute winner
minutes.
and didn't win.
You know.
Amazing. What a
Curtain.
stream. Would you do us a favour just before you go? Please do us a favour. Click subscribe. We would love to welcome you into this community. It massively helps us out as well. Before you go, if you are watching this and not subscribed, please do click that subscriber button. For now, I would just like to leave you with one question. Anyone know what Mason Mount is up to right this very second? Presumably he's crying in the away dressing room in a bit.